gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
What's up, guys? Matt here with Galaxy Games 843, back with another Monday night live stream. Tonight joining us, we have David from Xtreme Vending. We've got Jonathan from the Howard Hospitality Group.
Hello.
And for the first time with us tonight, we've got both Rob and Corinne, the Mulberries from Mulberry Vending. Hey, guys.
Hey.
What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing out there tonight?
Good. How are you?
Well, yeah.
Doing good, doing good.
I had a fun week. Did you guys have a good week too?
It's been a pretty good week for, I think, most of us, right? I mean,
yeah.
I had some success on YouTube. Jonathan, you got some fairs going on.
Yeah.
Mulberry's got multiple mini machines out on location. It's been a good week.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been killing it, Matt, with those Nyax Raiders. I'm killing it.
It's the only way to go.
The Galaxy Games 843 discount.
Yeah, make sure you use that. Save yourself some cash for sure. Good, good, good. Lots of people in the chat tonight saying hello. Hello, everyone out there. Thanks for joining us for this Monday evening live stream. As you know, like we always do, right as the live stream starts, make sure you give this live stream a thumbs up. Help other people find the live stream. We'd really appreciate that. Thank you so much for that.
Help other people find the live stream.
Sorry.
There you go. I was going to say, I hear myself over on your side.
Sorry. Somebody asked me for the link. I'll send them the link. Sorry.
There you go. No worries. No worries at all.
I was trying to make sure I wasn't that guy.
All good. All right. So Mulberries, we got to ask. Tell us about these mini machines you got on location, how they're doing. You know, what do you want to share with us tonight?
They're doing great. I'm actually really surprised. I didn't really know what to expect, honestly. But I definitely wasn't expecting the machine to make what it made in a week. I think that's just, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's crazy because if you look back to like a month ago when she was just chatting in live streams and I was like being threatened to have to sleep with a mini, you know, it kind of lit a fire, and we've, you know, as many know, we've since placed 3 of our machines now in the same place.
Well, 4.
Well, yeah, 4 if you count the sticker machine.
Yeah, we put a sticker machine in there too.
Nice.
Yeah.
So can we expect a lot of content coming our way from the Mulberry Vending channel?
I think we got in a little bit over our heads.
Yeah. So I mean, we may have to place an order for 12 more machines.
What?
So we
may never financially recover from this.
We may never financially recover.
See, now I need that sound clip right there. I need the Tiger King.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm glad you got the reference.
So basically, the manager at the exchange connected us with one of his colleagues at another exchange, and I had a video conference with them. And basically, she replied and said, "Hey, look, we want you to put machines, the exact same setup in 2 of the other exchanges," which led to another exchange after that. So 3 more exchanges. And then this morning, we got an email from Fort Belvoir asking us to put 4 machines in there. So, so it's going to be a very interesting next
and
handful of months.
RPX is one of the smaller ones. Like, I don't know if anyone's ever been to a post exchange or even a Navy exchange.
Yeah,
Some of them can be like mini malls. Like, they have 2 levels. Ours is very small. It's 1 level. There's a tiny food court, the main store, and then like
strip mall.
Yeah, and then like we're next to the GNC and we're across from the GameStop. That's like all there really is there. So I can't imagine, man, Belvoir. That's
Yeah, and when you just look at like the sheer size of like personnel on base, like I was looking at the demographics, and it's like we have 18,000 soldiers and family members here. Andrews Air Force Base, where we're going to be placing machines, has 40,000 soldiers and families, and something like 65,000 civilian employees. So I don't know that the minis are going to cut it in that area. We might have to go with some big ones.
You might need some Galaxy machines.
Yeah,
We're
You
considering
guys
it.
signed up for that Galaxy drawing then?
No, we're not
am.
entering.
I am.
No.
I signed up. I signed up just for the support aspect. But yeah, no, we're definitely looking at the Galaxy machines.
Yeah, we're looking to purchase some for sure.
And you guys really
Wow.
aren't that far away from North Carolina should you want to meet up at one of the auctions and maybe get some deals on machines, especially if you need to get some high volume machines like that. If you need some 12 or 15,
Definitely.
that's kind of the place you want to go. I mean, if you need full size machines, you can get them for a good price. Definitely.
Yeah, the only thing with that is I don't really know much about them, so I would definitely need some guidance.
That's
I
what we're
think
all
that's
here
why he
for.
was-
I mean,
I think that's why he was hinting at going to the Carolinas.
I would love to. Yeah.
yeah, for sure. Well,
One of our
con-
subject matter experts.
congratulations. It sounds like you guys have the next step almost ready to go, and we're very excited to see what that next step is going to bring for you all. That's really cool that
Thank you.
just
We're
6
excited.
months ago you didn't have any machines, and now this is about to be like your next career, right?
6
So
months
cool.
ago, I was just a groupie.
And look, now you're on the stream.
Now you're an
Like-
owner.
I coined that
Awesome.
phrase, just so you know.
Now you're on the stream with like 20 machines on the way. Here's what we got to
Yeah.
say.
Like a mouse.
Yeah.
Oh, we got it!
Got my first one.
Well, good.
Nice. I
Congratulations.
love it.
That's so cool. We're so excited to see that things are going well for you
Thank
guys. As you know, we all love interacting with you, and we were so upset that you guys weren't able to make it to Vegas to hang out with us.
No.
Yeah.
I know the Army. They really did me dirty there.
Well,
Yeah.
That's okay.
just
Well,
start
maybe
start
next
planning
year,
November now.
Yeah.
Good. All right. So let's again say hello to everyone out there watching the live stream. We've got 29 people watching us right now, but we've only got 15 likes. So that means 1 and 2 have given us that thumbs up. So guys, make sure you smash that like button. Help us out here. And then while we're doing that, let's also talk about the giveaway. As you know, we're working with AZ Amusements to give away a Galaxy Claw machine. So myself, Xtreme Vending here, the Howard Hospitality Group, Quick Play. Make sure you guys join the Discord and get everything you need to do in order to sign up for that giveaway. All you got to do is just fill out a form. It's so super easy, but that form is on the Discord server. And again, the instructions on how to get there and what to do are in the description of this live stream. So make sure you guys do that.
Speaking of working with AZ Amusements, I started my new job today.
So tell us about that.
Yay!
So pretty cool, man. Well, today was kind of like the day of just getting paperwork and, passwords and all that kind of stuff.
I was going to say,
So-
because I watched you breaking down machines on a live stream today. So if that's what you're
Yeah,
doing for AZ Amusements,
that was this morning, and then it was some work in the afternoon for AZ Amusements. Then it was a full line machine, a setup of a new full line machine, and then it was back here to do a little more stuff. And so yeah, it's a process. It's gonna take me a little bit. If you guys need machines, let me know because I'm almost to the point now where I can order and do all that stuff. And then
Good.
if you guys need help with anything, because Grant, I mean, he loves what he does, but he's just so stretched thin that like now I can help. So if you guys need help, or need machines or anything, let me know. And then I'll be doing some marketing stuff for him and on Facebook and some other things. So I'm excited. I wanted to be in the business for like the longest time. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I didn't want to be doing what I was doing. And so now I'm actually in it and I'm excited about it. So, and Grant's awesome. So it's going to be very cool. So I'm excited. So
there
yeah.
you go. So
Proud of you.
I don't know if this is a thing, but is there going to be discount codes available for Discord members through
Yes.
AZ Amusements?
Yes, that, and then also we can do special orders and like all kinds of stuff coming. So there's going to be a lot of neat stuff coming. And then
Good.
so that's also with AZ Amusements. And then I talked to Flatline today too while I was driving from one location to another. And we're going to be setting up a discount code for our Discord members for Flatline
Nice.
also. So that should be hopefully in effect by next week, I hope. So we'll have a code for them also.
Here we go. So lots of discounts on the way. Make sure you guys are in that Discord because not only are you going to get discounts, but you also need to do that so you can register to win that Galaxy Claw machine from azamusements.com.
Which,
sure.
I mean, man, those machines are killer. I mean, we have 5 of them at the fairs.
I was just mesmerized by those streams. It was like hypnotizing me just watching those lights and those colors and just how cool they look. They're so awesome.
Well,
can't
you
wait
can see them like a mile
Yeah.
away. You know what I mean? They just look really cool. And so they've actually been putting us kind of in cool locations at the fairs. Like this fair
Yeah.
wasn't as busy as the last one, but you can see, like, if you're walking, you can see through the door, like, the machines, like, from like a mile. They just look great. I mean, they just, I don't know.
Beautiful, stunning machines for sure.
Yeah, and he's
Are they based out of California, Jonathan?
What was that?
Are they based out of California by you?
All of them are in California. So we're in Northern California. So we did one in Dixon, California, which is kind of, about east of Sacramento, kind of. And then now we went up a little bit, and we're east of Chico. And then now we're going to be in Chico this week. So we'll be doing the Chico Fair this week. So we're excited, the Silver Dollar Fair. So
I have some friends in the area. I'm gonna have to have them go check it out and like take.
Yeah,
a selfie
I'll take
with you.
pictures with them. We'll send them to you. That'd be cool. Yeah, it's been really neat because there's been people that actually watch our videos and stuff that have come by, especially in Dixon. Like there was a lot of people. We were surprised that actually drove like 45 minutes to an hour to come see us, which was pretty cool. So that was kind of neat. So
there you go. Well, good. Well, we're glad to hear things went well.
Yes.
Let's address a couple of the comments because we don't want the comments to get too backed up tonight. So very first and foremost, Carl Porter says, looks like Xtreme got a new haircut.
Yeah, I was thinking it too.
You got your ears lowered. Good. Larry Drescher says, hi all. Hey, Larry. Thanks for joining us on the live stream tonight. Ryan B1803 says, congratulations on your subs. GG843. That's right. We hit 20,000 subscribers today, guys. Super excited about that.
Cruising fast up there.
Cruising fast. We have a short that's still blowing up. It's over 5 million views at this point.
Killing it.
Just
I
killing
love
it.
Oh
Awesome.
wow!
And we've been posting at least one short a day, and therefore a lot of the other ones are starting to show some traction too. So we'll see how it goes. I'm really excited with the channel's results. So, I mean, last week on the stream we hit 11,000, and today we hit 20,000. So 9,000 over the course of a week is just outstanding to me. Never thought it would happen, especially because for the longest time I was stuck at 9,000 subscribers before that. Remember we were trying to get to 10,000 for Vegas. So
I got 3 subscribers this week.
there we go. Yeah, we saw you hit 150. Congratulations on that.
Yeah, I hit 152. Look at
There you go. So guys out there, if you're not subscribed to Mulberry Vending on YouTube, make sure you guys go do that. And you're also on TikTok too, correct?
We are. Yeah, we have 33 subscribers on TikTok. Watch out.
Nice.
Well, you guys are just starting out, and I want to see you guys grow. I can't
Yes.
wait to see your guys' videos.
I'm having so much fun.
Isn't it
I
so
make
much
the
fun?
videos. Although he recorded during the collection, we're gonna have to do that because there's no way I can like put my phone in my mouth and like do things. So yeah, he's starting to get more involved in the videos.
That's
We're
good.
just gonna strap her with like a GoPro, like a chest GoPro.
That's what I do. That's what in a lot of my videos. That's what I do. But honestly,
Yeah.
when Mrs. Galaxy Games 843 is there, and she's so good with the camera. I don't know how she does it because when she got in the video and I was running the camera, I was like, I am terrible at this. I felt like I was cutting her head off and like all kinds of stuff. So I definitely need more practice on that because she definitely looks better than I do on camera. So we'll have to work that out. Jonathan, this one though, this comment right here from Kim Huff says, Jonathan, yes, I need machines ASAP. Haven't been able to get a hold of Grant. So you two need to link up right now.
Okay.
And make that happen.
I think
Get
Kim
some-
and I are
Now-
friends on Discord too.
There you go. Get some sales done.
I was going to say, in the Discord channel, there's actually a channel for Jonathan to communicate and do these sales too. So if you guys are in the Discord, and if you're looking for the Discord link, isn't it in the video description of this video?
And actually, Tony right here says, can you link the Discord here? Yes, it's in the live stream description. If you want to just scroll down there, you'll find the the link to the Discord. So you can find that in there.
I'll send Kim a message right now.
Good. Always be closing, Jonathan. Make those sales.
Well, you know what's great about the sales job? Like, I've always wanted to be like some sort of salesman, not like for my career, but I always thought it'd be fun to be like a car salesman because I love cars so much. You know, it's easy to sell something you love. How can you not sell a claw machine? I mean, this would be the best fun.
I was going to say, you are a salesman. Every time you go out there and ask a location if you can put your claw machine in there, you're making a sale or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a way, I don't ever see it as I see it as like, you know, because I don't want them to think I'm trying to sell anything. I want them to know the opportunity. But selling a claw machine, you're selling a dream and an income for someone, a business.
You're changing someone's life.
All 5 of us here, we now experience the claw machine industry together, or vending just in general. And boy, oh my goodness, it's so much fun.
Well, I think it's more about helping people.
Say,
Oh no, I just spilled my coffee. I'll be right back.
no.
Sorry.
I'm down.
I hope it's
That-
not
I
hot.
need my wife.
It sounded iced.
There's going to
I just
be
spilled my
that's
coffee
one for the
everywhere.
blooper reels right there. Sorry about that, Jonathan.
Do you need us to pull you off for a second, Howard?
Yeah, pull me off. For
All
a
right, we'll
second.
pull you off. All right, there we go. So let me mess with our camera settings here. So there we go. All right. So now everyone's on screen. All right. So Jonathan, when you're back or when you're ready to come back on, just let me know and I'll bring you back in. Awesome.
Nice.
All right. So that's never happened on the stream before, right?
I think it's great that it happened to Jonathan. Too.
That's why
It happened to
I have a
everyone.
water bottle with a
so
lid with a cap.
Me too. Water bottle.
Surprised it didn't happen to me. I was actually today at the ripe age of 34, finally diagnosed with combined ADHD. So I'm usually the one doing the bloopers.
Well, I tell you what, if you ever see my outtakes, you think I'm probably undiagnosed the way I mess up my words half the time.
Delig knows. He used to edit my videos on how many things he had to edit.
Right?
Some of the stuff
You
I
just
say.
self-diagnose at this point.
Unless you're in the army.
It's funny though, like because like it's a Mrs. Galaxy game, she'll run the camera and like there'll be like multiple times where I'm like, just stop, I got to start over, like all the time, messing up our words. It happens. All right, Justin. Hey, Justin. Justin said hi like 12 times. So let's go and highlight one of those. Justin Head says hi. Hi, 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 hi. Lois.
Hello.
Mommy.
Bonjour.
Hi, Justin. Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate you. Joe says, I don't see a channel for the giveaway in the Discord.
Well, if you go to the Discord, I'll share it on the general
Yeah,
chat.
if you go to the
There should be-
Discord, it's on the
Change. There's a
left-hand
rocket
side.
ship next to it now.
Yeah, it says giveaway. AZ. It's right up at the top. It says giveaway AZ Amusements 24 Galaxy Crane. It's got a little rocket ship next to it. You can't miss it. It's right up by the top on the left-hand side.
I just posted it in general so people can see it.
There you
But
go.
yeah,
Perfect.
there's a little rocket ship now. So we wanted to put a rocket ship because it's pretty exciting.
Good stuff. Tony says, "Oh, Justin, yes. Maybe Justin has like an enter button that like it's real touchy,
Yeah.
and if you barely even think about touching it, post it like 8 times." Here we go. We got
on
Justin
first
saying,
note.
"Congratulations on 20K. Thanks, Justin, for that. Appreciate you there."
He's going to do it 20,000 times too, I bet.
And then here's Grant with us. Says, "Hopefully, I can join face to face sometime."
Yeah.
That'd be
be
cool.
awesome.
Very cool.
We're just talking about the Galaxy games or Galaxy machines. There I go again.
You can't not say it. You can't
I
not
know.
say it like that.
Patented.
Look at that here. James also says, just subscribe to Mulberry Vending. So you guys just got another subscriber. There we go.
Yay.
Thank you.
Wow.
That's what we like to hear. Yeah, if you guys haven't done so yet, make sure you subscribe to Mulberry Vending. Lots of good content coming your way
I'm
from
going to do
Mulberry
something
Vending.
ridiculous at 1,000 subs. I don't know
Uh-oh.
what yet. I'll let you guys vote.
Uh-oh.
Tattoo on your forehead. Oh, it's
no one's doing
Oh, I
tattoos
can't do
on
that in
the
the
forehead.
army.
I'm just joking. I wouldn't do that at all.
Yeah, no,
Oh, yeah,
face-to-face
you went
tattoos
on.
are a no-go for me.
I actually don't have any tattoos.
Yeah, I saw your arms, Rob.
Oh, no. I meant face tattoos for her, no-go for me.
Oh, yeah, of course not. I thought you said tattoos were a no-go for you. I was like, no, I saw your arms.
No,
man.
I have them everywhere.
You don't want me to put your name like right here?
What about like those people that put fake eyebrows? Are those allowed in the army?
Probably
I
not.
don't
Probably-
think they are.
Okay.
I don't think
Probably
they are
not.
yet.
Probably not.
Yeah.
You
All
should do
right.
a tattoo for.
So
for-
first
for
real
1,000.
question of the night comes from Cole Green. Cole wants to know, what is the highest commission you would pay out to a location? Great question. What's your highest commission so far?
You guys want to go first, Mulberry?
Yeah, I mean, we only have one location right now, and it's
All of our locations will be fixed rate at the same
yeah,
for the clause.
because it's the Army Post Exchange, so it's actually a government entity, like it's not through the state or anything. So they kind of came up with the rules. Like we didn't get to go up and make, what's the word I'm looking for?
You
Negotiate.
didn't get to negotiate.
Negotiations. We weren't able to do that. They were just like, all right, here's our offer, 20%, and of course we took it. So ours is 20.
Oh, that's good. That's kind of
That's
the standard. Yeah,
amazing.
that's really good.
Is
That's
it?
an amazing percent. You guys.
Like 40 to
I
50.
thought it was high. Awesome.
20% is what I give all my claw locations
so
to.
good. That is
They
so
they
good.
actually said that for full line vending works a lot different. So we
Yeah.
were actually really fortunate, and a little off topic, but we were really fortunate because full line vending, you actually have to bid on the contract to get the contract for full line vending,
Sure.
and it's like a 3 or 5 year contract. So, and they charge 50% on their full line. So
Oh, no way.
to be
And-
at 20 is like,
Yeah, and they had never dealt with like clause or like amusement type things. So it was
Yeah.
all they created a contract just because we had approached them. So
Nice.
I thought that was pretty neat.
Nice.
Sounds
did
like you
really
guys won the
well.
lottery. You really did. I mean, those are great
Yeah.
numbers, great results.
That is awesome. Because John, I don't know if you heard the question. The question is, what percent do you guys normally pay on your claw machines? I pay 25 to 35% on my really good locations. So up to 35%. On the low end, 25%.
We don't pay anything yet.
Yeah,
Still,
I know.
nothing for Jonathan.
You won the lottery there.
Amelia's got that market locked
she's
down.
got
for
that taken care of. So yeah, no. I'm thinking one's coming through, but we haven't gotten. They haven't said anything yet, but they said they were talking about it, but we haven't. No, we still don't. So far so good. But I'm sure it's coming. I
I'm
mean,
sure.
you know, it's got to. I mean, they're not gonna let. Some places aren't gonna let us, and we got some really kind of big ones that. A few that seem that that David's been working on, that we're working on too. That I think that they're more corporate locations, and I think that they're gonna make us pay. I don't think we're gonna be able to get it for free. I just don't. It's just
All you have to
Yeah.
do is believe.
yeah, I know.
just show up with that hair, man. I had to get a hair comment in. Like,
He's got a crush on your hair.
I'm gonna grow mine out, and hopefully people will just start giving me locations for free.
Get an 11-year-old girl that knows what she's
I
doing.
know.
Man. I'm telling you.
That's what it is.
We have a 9-year-old. I should just take her in the baby.
You should, because
let
it's
them
hard
go
to say
get
no to a
locations.
kid, right? It's hard to say no. to
Right.
that.
Seriously,
Like
like 9's not too
Carson's,
young. I don't think. I think that's
Yeah.
a perfect age to start her. Even just doing candy
Yeah.
machines would be great.
Yeah.
Like
I was
all
gonna
I
say,
the-
actually
like-
got my first job at 9 years old.
Yeah, can
Oh,
you, mine
really?
was- I did too, actually. And can you imagine like her going to the tire shops or something just around town and just having a
Yeah.
bunch of little ones just around that she gets to go? How cute would she be with a little bag collecting and her little gumballs? I think it'd be awesome. Like that would be
Yeah.
such a cool way to get her started, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then let her
I
pick the
think the hardest
candy.
part is
and-
pulling her off of playing them.
Yes.
That's
No, you
the
don't get to
hardest
keep the prizes, right?
She's really
Well, we
sweet,
make her
though.
spend her own money. She brings it. If she wants to play them, that's on her.
Yeah.
There you go. So look at all these comments, guys. You guys are getting so many subscribers tonight. Jawbone says just subscribe to Mulberry.
Thank
Who
you.
else?
Thank you.
Justin
Almost
Head
over
subscribed.
time.
Joe Mock subscribed. Mrs. Galaxy Games 843 just sent me a text and she just subscribed. So you guys should be getting some traction now. There we go. That's what we like to hear.
Yay.
Good.
That's awesome.
All right, another question from Cole Green coming in. Wants to know honor boxes. They're a great way to test your market and see how busy a location is and what business would say yes. So just kind of giving us a tip about honor boxes. Have any of you guys ever done honor boxes?
Yes, I have.
I did
I have.
one.
I did it, and it was an intro to vending. So I was trying to do the vending machines full line, and I couldn't get locations. I got a few locations, and corporate kicked me out because they didn't get corporate approval. And moving vending machines full line is so heavy. So I was like,
I don't
let's
know what
do
you're
something-
talking about.
Yeah. So I was like, let's do honor boxes. And you're so true with that comment. It's the best way to test the market.
Mhm.
I actually look for honor boxes too. That's a sign when I go around the placing machines. I look for honor boxes. So that's really good that Cole says that. And I know that we have Dominic who sells the honor
Yes.
boxes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you guys want to get
That's
started
good.
with some good honor boxes, go to his channel, contact him. Go into Discord and contact him.
Yeah,
So,
Dominic Barbado, he also goes by Vending Business Solutions. He's got really nice honor boxes available for sure.
Yeah, and they're cheap. They're not my favorite thing to do, but it's on the lower end for me. But if you're starting out and you want to test some locations, yeah.
But yeah, I like your kind of thought process on that whole thing where if you walk into a location and you see an honor box there, there's probably a good chance you're going to get a yes for a claw machine.
Yeah,
Because they're already saying yes to an honor box.
Recently, I got a boba tea shop, and I go there every 2 weeks, and every 2 weeks it has about anywhere on the low end $150, on the higher end $250, so it does about 200 average, so 100 a week, and it's just an original OG mini, and I got in there because I saw an honor box, and I put it right next to their honor box, and that honor box has been there, and it's never been filled up once. It's like completely empty. It's an abandoned honor box. But it let me know that these people did do some sort of vending.
Yeah.
And I talked to the lady, and I told her I was going to pay her, and she loved the idea. So,
That's great. Very cool. All right, next comment comes in from James. He says, items that aren't selling, do you change out products or adjust pricing first? I'm guessing maybe you mean for like full line vending or something like that, or even bulk vending. I'm always going to change out the product and not adjust the price. Because I'm sure you all agree, things are just getting more and more expensive. So cost of goods sold are getting more and more expensive. It's hard to change prices, and especially once you go down, it's hard to go back up. So keep that in mind too. For full line, I'm always just changing out products rather than prices. I'm trying to actually increase prices on a lot of my things where it doesn't make sense anymore. Like, I mean, Skittles right now, they're costing me 90 cents a pack, and I'm selling them for $1.25. It's almost not worth it. So those do need to go up. So you'll see that happening for sure. What about you guys?
We just got a note in one of our full line locations, and it said there was 2 notes in there because we have a little box that says like, what are we missing, and like, you know, let us know your, you know, suggestions or whatever, and it's really cute. And there's like 2 cards in there, and one of them said highway robbery, and then it said lower prices was the second one. And Natalie, she goes, what? She goes, we're the same price as you go to the store, and you don't even have to go to the store. She's like, forget that. I'm not lowering our prices. And I'm like, I know.
Robbery,
and like,
that's hilarious.
like Red Bull cans, like we have to do, you know, in those Bevmax machines, you can't do the little skinny cans. You got to do the bigger 12-ounce can.
Yep.
And like those are $2.50 a piece. Like they cost us like
that's the cost, right? Exactly.
Yeah, and I mean like, and we're charging $2.75 or something, like, because that's what they were originally. We never raised them when we went to a bigger one. And I'm like, we're only making 25 cents. Like,
not
I'm not
even
gonna,
worth it. Not even worth it.
It's not even worth it. Yeah. So like, we should be at like $3.25 for those. You know, that's what they are in the store. So I don't know. Like, I just you
a lot of times you'll get crazy people that think, you know, that you're charging too much or whatever. But just keep this in mind. I mean, ultimately, you know, you got to deal with your costs, and if it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense.
Right.
So keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Sometimes in the vending, you're just going to let things roll off your back every now and then.
I think people nowadays it's a little bit harder with full line because people are not adjusting to the inflation. We're not used to having such prices going up so much.
Yeah.
For example, I remember just a few years ago, I go to Burger King and I get myself a Whopper for what, $2, whatever, and now it's like $4 or $5 or whatever, and it's like over 2-3 times the price in a matter of a couple years. So, and the same thing goes to vending. It's like, it's really weird to see a Skittle go for $1.50 when you used to buy it just a little while ago for $1 down the road. And so you have that in your memory. This should only be $1.
It makes me feel real old. Because like, I know Matt will remember when we were kids, like we used to go to Burger King and it was 2 fries and 2 burgers for $2. Like that's what it was at Burger King. I mean, it was like you used to get, you know, 2 burgers and 2 fries for $2. And it's like,
I also remember Burger King had those like little aluminum foil ashtrays on the table, like crazy stuff like that. They had their logo stamped inside. That's how old we are, exactly.
Dairy Queen. And it was like, that's what,
So I have a question on full line.
Yeah.
Do you guys, those of you who do full line, do you see that like with the developments of things like Uber Eats and DoorDash, like do you see drop off in full line vending, like at locations with workplace vending or something, stuff like that?
I think we're kind of lucky, like we don't, because we have dealerships and like hotels and stuff like that, and those people are usually, they're either staying there or they're stuck there most of the day. Like, you know, the mechanics all buy their drinks and stuff there, and like our drink sales tripled this past week just because I got up in the 90s for us. So like we're getting into that season now where like the drinks are awesome for us, and the snacks go down a little bit, but the drinks just blow up, and it's like we haven't seen any decreases in anything like that. And like we live in a really small town, and we only have 6,000 people in our town, so the dealerships we have are not super big. I mean, still like 100 employees, but like, you know, the store is like 2 blocks away, so it's not like they couldn't walk down and get like a drink or something real fast, but they still buy from us even though they're not that far away. So,
and you know, so before I worked from home, I worked in a large office. There was like 500 of us that worked in this office, and we had multiple vending machines, and you know, we had food trucks every day, and we also had the delivery services and just multiple places to get food around us. You know, meals don't actually really compete with vending machine sales, because vending machine sales is really, it's more snacks and, stuff to get you to that meal, or after the meal and you want something sweet or something like that. So there's really no competition, like in my opinion, with like Uber Eats or DoorDash or anything like that.
Yeah, and we have stuff you don't normally like. We carry chips in our machine that you wouldn't get like if you went to like go get a sandwich somewhere. You know what I mean? Like we have like a little bit better or different chips, besides the normal stuff. But like we kind of have a little bit like kettle cooked chips and some things that you aren't normal where they kind of might want to crave it versus like just basic Lay's. So that way it's kind of a little bit different.
Like
too.
Takis, you have Takis?
We do.
I always
We have
had-
Takis. So like those we do, like you can get those at the store, but like we have those and Hot Cheetos and Miss Vicky's. Those are really popular 3 for us. But then we also have like, instead of having normal Lay's, we have baked Lay's. So then, but we do carry like the barbecue and the sour cream and the salt and vinegar because those are not just your normal, you know what I mean? So we kind of have a mix that makes it so that it's, a little different than you would just go to the store and buy a bag of chips, so. We've been kind of reinventing things quite a bit. Like Sam took over, and like at our hotel, we have one whole row now that's just like toiletry stuff, and that's been doing really well for us. And we hadn't thought about that before, but he said that his friend went and stayed at a hotel, and I guess his mom,
Have her come say hello, guys. Have her come say hello.
Is she there?
You want to come say hi?
You wanna come say hi?
Oh, she's shy.
She went.
She was like, I'm so sorry.
It's all good. No worries.
She asked me today though. She's like, your guys are live today? Don't you watch them on Wednesdays? Like she knows because I was like, guys, my guys are on. Like y'all need to go play or go to bed. Like this is mom time
Guys
now.
are on. That's funny. Sorry we had to switch to Mondays. I've been doing the fairs and like it just seemed like a different day to try for us. So we've been hopefully Mondays is working for everybody.
I don't know, guys. Let us know in the comments. Do you like these Mondays better than Wednesdays? And after fair season is over, should we stay with Mondays? Should we go back to Wednesdays? Let us know in the comments what you think.
Because
Who
actually,
knows?
what I've been doing is I've been setting up Tuesdays now. They're letting us in early, so they originally weren't going to do that. So I've been going on Tuesdays and setting up. So if we need to do Wednesdays, I mean, we can do that too. So, but
well,
whatever.
couple.
Yeah, I've only seen one comment in the past 3 weeks now that you
Something like that, yeah.
you've been doing that. So I've only seen like one comment where somebody was like, "No, you guys should go back to Wednesdays," but everybody else seems to not really care. I mean, it seems like
Yeah,
Couple
I'll also-
comments are saying Mondays work.
Brawlicon just said, "I'll watch regardless of the day." So
Right.
I think it's kind of fun to kick off the week, you know what I mean, and talk about what you got going on and how your weekend was. Because the weekends are usually our busy times for us,
Heck
So,
yeah.
I mean, like our fair, like I was surprised. I didn't think it was going to turn out. I mean, we didn't make a huge amount of money. We probably profited on this small fair like $600. That was it. But I mean, it's a lot of work for $600.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we also learned that we didn't have to be there the whole time. So we've set it up so we kind of just leave it, and that's worked out for us.
That's
really
kind of
good.
the beauty of claw machines, right? You don't have to be there. I mean,
Well, we thought we had to be there, and because it says like in the contract, it says you must be at your booth. And I talked to the lady, and she goes, "Why? You're just gonna sit there when people play the machines?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's true. I guess we're not really like."
especially too, like sometimes I would feel kind of funny as a player.
Yeah,
like,
we
if, like,
did.
you know what I mean? Like I'd play your game if you weren't sitting there
100%.
staring at me, right? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, and,
that's what I-
and that's why we were giving people prizes and stuff because it felt like we had a purpose. You know what I mean? 'Cause we were just sitting there going, like, what are we doing here? Millie and I both felt weird about that. We made comments to each other the whole time.
Yeah.
We're like, let's go
I'm
walk
sure.
around or something. We feel
I
odd.
don't blame you a bit.
So
All right, couple of the comments I want to highlight. First of all, Terica TV joins us again this week. She says, "Hey guys, hey Terica, thanks for coming back. Appreciate you
thanks
being
for watching
here.
our videos. She watches all our videos. So.
We do appreciate that. Thank you so much
so
for that.
supportive.
Certainly. Cole also talking about his 4 mini claws came from locations where he already had honor boxes, so it's a great way to get your foot in the door
Nice.
and then upgrade to a newer machine.
About
24-inch.
Cole. Cole, am I not mistaken? You have a YouTube channel too now featuring your claw machines, right? You've been posting videos and stuff on it.
If so, Cole, put it in the comments. Let us know.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, what else we got? Randy Straley. He says, talking about notes on the machine, because we were talking about what Jonathan, the notes that you got. He says people are requesting things like Budweiser, Coors, etc.
We got that too.
Right?
We get that all the time.
Wine coolers.
I've had the location mention that too, and I'm like, yeah, that's not going to happen, guys. Sorry.
I don't know if you can get it where you're at, David, but one of our biggest sellers in our machines at one of our dealerships is this stuff called Goslings. Have you ever heard of it?
Gosling?
And it's a diet, it's a cider, but it's not alcoholic, diet cider, and it's just flying out of our machines. And so now we have 2 rows of it because it sells so much that we do about almost, I think it's $40-something in just Goslings a week. So
It's not alcohol though?
it's on Sam's Club, and you can order it and have
What's
it
it
shipped
called?
to you. Goslings.
Oh, you just made me have. Oh,
Can you put
Can I
that in,
tell you
put that in the Discord? Before we go, I just got to highlight real quick.
What happened?
They're on the stream and they're super chatting. Mr. Mulberry Vending here with the super chat says being on the stream makes it harder to super chat. Yes, I'm sure. You certainly don't have to do that, but thank you very
Just
much.
as
for that.
easy. He's a nerd.
So,
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna tell a side story.
Go for it.
So
Go
when I
for it.
did full line, I had the one of those half bit snack, half soda, and on the
Yeah.
bottom you could put a display. And I worked in this construction, or they was in a factory area where they loved to drink. They were like a bunch of hillbilly people. And so what I did in the display is I took a whole bunch of bottled beer and I stuck it in that display. And it was all sold out though. Like I didn't sell it because I'm not allowed to sell liquor or anything. But in the display, I had a whole bunch, and they were going crazy over there trying to get the beer out and stuff. They were like complaining, "We wanted to buy the beer." It was funny. Anyways, you guys made me think about that with that.
Oh my gosh, that's so
That's
funny.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
on the
kinda-
notes thing, putting the notes on your machine, I decided to do that. I just printed out a little something that says like, "Did you win? Like, send us a photo or whatever."
I did see that. Is that working for you? Are people sending
We
you
got our
pictures?
first photo. I was
Nice.
stoked. Although
Yeah.
somebody won one of the prize locker prizes, so I wanted to make it a little easier to start because winners make players.
That's right. That's right.
So somebody won that. They didn't send a photo, but somebody won just like one of the Pokemon plush out of the thing and just sent us an email. They were like, "I won." So I put it on my social media. I was like, "This is great."
That's cool.
I love that.
It's too bad they didn't. The prize locker winner didn't send you a picture, but still very cool.
There's always next time.
That's right. So was it that because I think I saw the Tricks plush, was that what they won, or was it something else?
No, it was the
It was a plush Squirtle.
no. It was in the prize locker. It was it was a Pokemon Oshawott. It was a pop
Okay.
figure.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
There you go.
Funko Pop.
Nice.
Yeah, we replaced the Trace plush with some Funko Pops. We were able to get some at really
I'm
good
gonna
prices.
save
so.
the Tricks one for a bigger machine, I think, as a regular prize because we had to kind of squish it to put it in there, and it looked really funky, and I didn't want it to like misshapen it or anything, so we replaced that. The GameStop right next door to where we are always has the pops on like clearance, so I'm
Yes.
just scooping them up.
It's funny because I've been looking for a machine for my game store to replace the stacker because I'm kind of getting tired of having stacker in there. I want to try. It's been there since the beginning, and I want to try and freshen things up. So I'm really looking for something with some prize lockers in it. So Jonathan, maybe you and I will talk about one of those find a keys or whatever. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But what's really cool about having games at the game store is it's kind of a one-stop shop. They've got all those like rare pop figures I could buy and just put them right in the machine there.
Right.
It's I can do all
That's
my
nice.
all my inventory shopping and stocking my games right there at the same place. Would work out really well.
Yeah,
sure they'd
having
love
the
it too.
GameStop. Yeah, having the GameStop there is super super helpful because we can literally just go and grab something like right off the clearance shelf for $5-6 and throw it up in there, and people are going to try to play for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's I guess the other question I have for you guys is because the guy at GameStop actually brought this up. Do you actually put anything on the machines that tell people what they're trying to get the prize locker? Because we don't have anything like that on ours. We just kind of let them assume that like if you get the golden egg in there, you're going to figure out that there's a key in there.
I know there's some different stickers out there. I think vendinglabels.com has some stickers like
Yeah.
that too that say find the golden egg to get the key to open the prize locker or something like that.
Vending Labels has them, and there's a discount in the Discord for Discord members for that. And then you don't have golden houses, you have candy machines, but I had to make one that was with a map on it, that Vending Labels has that you can put on golden houses too, that says, find the key and win the prize above or whatever. And then there's
Definitely
also
have to check that out.
The golden houses come with a sticker that shows the key and how to use it that you put up there with it. Which
Here you go.
but
David's
yeah,
showing
Vending
us,
labels have some stuff for you guys.
I,
You can use
I was
for
going to show
Vending.
you. So I had a few of my keys
like
get stolen by people that didn't realize what to do with it
He's going to propose
because
to
they
us,
would
guys.
be
Here it
like
goes.
they didn't
Get down on one
do it
knee,
right.
Nate.
So I
Get
got
down on
these
one
little
knee, Nate.
jewelry boxes, and I put the keys
I like
in here,
those.
and
Yeah.
I have an image of it on. Well, it says find the key, and on my machine. So this is what I put it in. So obviously, when you open it, it's like a little ring box.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yes,
Those
totally
are
yes.
nice. Yeah.
And ever since I've done that, I never get my keys stolen anymore,
There you go.
or not stolen, taken. So.
All right, I got to jump ahead real quick. We get another super chat coming in from Nicole. Nicole with the super chat says, "Hey friends, Galaxy
nice.
Games 843, Extreme Vending, Howard Hospitality Group. How you doing? Good stream. Hashtag spread love." Thanks, Nicole. Appreciate that.
Nicole.
Yeah, we
She's
really do
been
love
so
that.
supportive. She's been sharing her videos on all the medias. And
Yeah.
networks, like that.
Yeah, I try to jump in when she's streaming too to show my support. Very cool, and she's been in our Discord interacting with people. It's so cool to have you around, Nicole. Thank you so much for that.
Also, back to the stickers. E3, I think, has a sticker too. On
Yes,
E3 Vending.
he's got
has
all
a
kinds
sticker
of stickers
Yeah.
for sure.
in the Discord, so he might have something too.
Nice. Check those out.
For sure.
Yeah, E3 Vending. He makes
Yeah.
the best stickers for. He makes custom stickers too. Yeah, I gotten all my stickers from him.
Mhm.
So.
He even designs he designs everything, doesn't he?
Yeah. He actually designed my logo, which eventually I'll have a shirt for that to wear and stuff. I'll be like you, Galaxy, one of these days.
And if you design something, Vending Labels will make a sticker for you. Like if you design your own design, that's how I
Really?
made mine. So he'll actually print it for you. It's a little harder for E3 because I think he sends off his stuff, so he has to do like bulk,
Yeah.
but like Vending Labels will do smaller amounts too. So that's
Good
another
to know.
option. If you're good at Photoshop like Matt.
I wouldn't say I'm good at it. I've had some practice. That's all. I've had some practice. And I actually just upgraded to the newer version this week, both Premiere and Photoshop this week. So,
Ooh.
I got a new computer, so I'm actually streaming from the new computer tonight. Hopefully my quality is a little bit better because I've got a much
do look
faster
better.
processor. I've got much faster RAM. So, hopefully everything's going good. My video editing is much faster now too, so I'm super
Right.
excited about that. It was time to upgrade for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah. our
You
computer.
had me on the floor rolling with that one that you did.
Which one?
Like the one with the spider.
Oh yeah, I was trying
Oh,
to do
my
something a little bit
goodness.
different
was
I
so
never,
funny.
I never do anything like that, and so I tried something different. It actually did pretty well. It's I
So
want to say it's
good.
at like 15,000 views or something like that. It's doing pretty good.
Spider, shower, leave in the shower.
Yeah.
That's David's gig right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done it like 3 times where I've done the shower video on YouTube.
Yeah.
Probably.
All right, what else we got? Zooks talking about Gosling. Remember we were talking about Gosling a little bit ago. He says Gosling is a ginger beer.
Yeah, but it's not real beer. It's
Right.
just called ginger beer.
So it's just like a non-alcoholic thing that red-haired people can drink.
yes,
Like root beer.
it's really good. And I don't know why, but they just love it. So I don't know. Maybe try it. It comes in 2 12-pack shipped to your house, and I don't know. They love it. See what you like it. I don't know. Something to try.
I've never heard of it.
I didn't either. I just decided to try it because I was looking for diet, and they don't have a lot of diet stuff on
Yeah.
Sam's Club. So I was like, that was
So-
one of the diet.
Is that like a West Coast thing or something?
I don't know. That's why I was asking if you can get it or not, because I got it on Sam's.com, and because I was like I said, I was looking for diet stuff. There's just not a lot because they like diet root beer and diet orange and like all those kinds of things. And you can't get them at Sam's Club.
Get
So
some
we-
sarsaparilla.
Dude,
Remember that stuff?
yeah, I do.
Mm.
Does that stuff actually sell for you though? Does it really sell?
The Goslings?
Anything diet?
Yes. In a few of our locations, yes, it does. Like at the hotels and stuff. No, we
Yeah,
don't sell any. We sell only good, only the good crap.
The
Sells
sugary
it.
stuff, yes.
The good stuff sells at all the hotels. So late night, 12 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
Because
we-
like I've had to pull so many diet sodas from my machines, and like after
Yeah.
like if you wait too long, if they go bad and you wait too long, then it gets like the can gets like squishy almost. It's,
Oh, yeah.
it's like it just like loses all of whatever. It's just no good.
Well,
So-
we were putting all of our first machines in. We got got that school location, and so we thought, because all the teachers were like diet, we want diet, and so we thought we had to put diet in all of our machines, and we went through. We had a lot of expired product, and so we ended up just going to them and asking them, like, if we buy you something diet, what will you drink? Because it expires way too fast. And they told us root beer and orange. That's their two favorites that they like. So
I know a lot of states, and maybe even on a federal level, I don't know, but I know a lot of vending machines in schools can only do 0 sugar drinks.
yeah.
So
Well, this one's in a teacher's lounge.
well,
so we
that's
get away
different.
with-
Yeah, if it's in a teacher's lounge, there's
Yeah.
that's different for sure. But if it's a student area where the students can access it, has to be sugar
No,
free.
California is super strict on that.
I'm sure they are.
Very strict.
A bunch of hippies out there.
Didn't they just make it so like everything has to be all natural now or something in California?
No, it's just they have a list. They have a certain list that you have to go by, and it's mostly diet. It's not a lot of energy stuff. It's natural stuff, and they're very strict on it. But it's you can still make money on it, but it's very restricted. So we just decided, and then they said, you know what, the school's not open 3 months out of the year, so then it's just sitting there. And then they said they had a lot of vandalism, so we just said we don't want to put brand new machines out there and have kids busting them open and stuff. So they said, well, what about teachers' lounge? And we're like, okay, we'll do that, because that building's locked at night, so that's fine. So that's what we did. I don't know, schools would be a good one. Like I think a college campus would be awesome. Like if you could get,
that would be
like we've got
really good. But you got to have a lot of machines for. I mean, if you're going to get a college campus, they're not going to let you just have it in one spot. You're going to have to fill the whole campus.
Yeah,
because I know, like where I went to college, I mean, they were literally in every building, and so.
Yeah, and then Jaime got that stadium or whatever. I can't imagine how well that does. That's got to be really good too.
I'm sure that's tough to keep stocked up. Yeah. I don't know. All right, couple more comments let's address. First, Chris says, "Hey guys, I live in a small town in Missouri. Stopped in the local feed store the other day and noticed a completely empty 2-head gumball machine. Need advice on how to get my machine in there. So what would you guys do?
Go in and say, I do this. Is there a reason this is empty?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I just ask, I see you got an empty machine there. When was the last time your vendor was here? Are you looking for something different?
Yeah.
I offer great service.
Well, sometimes it's theirs too, and they just get tired of filling it, and they may just.
That's a double win. Then you can get a machine out of it too.
Yeah, you get a machine out of it. That's exactly what I was going to say. You may get a free machine.
That's a double win. Yeah.
Bring your own gumballs. So.
BYOG.
Yeah.
That's another T-shirt coming up. All right. Up next, Laudanum says, with the rise of AI, where do you see that being implemented in the vending industry? What do you guys think?
Have you seen the new?
Let's also get that dog
Go
on the
ahead,
screen.
David.
Oh, well, I just don't think. Are they talking about taking over the business or something like that? Or
I'm not sure. Where do we see AI interacting with the vending business? Maybe.
I know some of the artwork that's coming out is just amazing. Like some of the Super Mario artwork I've seen and some stuff where they use the AI to do like a drawing and like he's playing like a violin and like he's like in this crazy world. Like that kind of stuff would be super cool if you could get some really neat artwork for the machines using AI. But I don't know. Like, I don't know how much more. I mean, vending machines are really smart. Like I dealt with it today because we have that new location and it's all touch screen and all that stuff. And that's the first time we've ever had a touch screen one.
Yeah.
And like I turned it on and I was on the phone with the lady from VendNet and I'm like, okay, so now what is? She goes, nothing. And I'm like, what do you mean? She goes, I go, where do I put it? Because you usually have to go through menus to put the change in and stuff. I go, where do I go? She goes, just put the change in. It knows what to do. And I'm like, well, where do I go to the menu? She goes, you don't have to do any of that. It's all done. She goes, it's all connected. She goes, you connected the DEX cable yet? I'm like, yeah. She goes, it's done. She goes, whatever I put in the computer here, she goes, it already knows. I'm like,
nice.
Wow. Like it's fancy now. Like I can see it, I mean, it knew I had change in there. It was crazy.
Yeah. Speaking of fancy machines, did you guys see Dominic Barbados' coverage from NAMA, the full line vending machines?
Pizza
vending machines, cinnamon rolls, like all that cool stuff. It looked really good too.
Yeah. I wanted to ask him offline, like, was it really good? You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
it's funny too because he's like, I'm from New York, so I know, like, I know my pizza, and like, yeah, I want a real honest answer. Was it really that good?
Honest, yeah. Not that he was
Does
lying.
it actually
but I'm
make
just
the
saying,
pizza?
yeah,
That's what they say. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm wondering how good it really was, like compared to around. I mean, because that's a pretty sweet little gig. Like that would. I mean, I don't know how much work it would be to put everything together for that. I know that my buddy had one of those, candy. What do you call it? Cotton candy machines,
I
and
was
he
just
sold
gonna
it.
mention those. Yeah, those are awesome.
He
Those are
sold
cool.
it like quick. He had it for like a year and a half, and he said it was a disaster. So like, because he
Oh.
uses water to wet the sticks, and then and he said he'd have to go there and clean it
There's
all
a
the
lot of
time.
maintenance.
Because those
Yeah,
things make a mess.
he said it was a
Do they?
big mess, and he said it was just stuff everywhere, and it was sticky and nasty, and like people were, So he
My
just
jump center had one too, and they got rid of it.
Well, have you ever made fresh cotton candy in like one of those?
yeah,
like,
we have a machine.
Well, yeah,
that
Jonathan did that,
stuff.
huh?
That
Halloween.
stuff gets everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
we used to rent one. We used to have like a day at work where we like have like a almost like a carnival thing for all the employees. We used to rent like a snow cone machine, a cotton candy machine, and like make all kinds of food and stuff like that. And like when I say that cotton candy machine made a mess, like you'd leave there, your arms would be like
That's what I
stuck
was saying.
together, like it was in the ceiling vents, like it was just everywhere. That stuff
Yeah,
gets
over your
everywhere.
shirt. Yeah, it
Yes.
was.
It's a giant mess.
We do it for Halloween, and I come out all just covered in.
What's really funny is my laundromat location, there's actually a small factory that manufactures cotton candy next door to it. So
wow.
all the time, depending on if I go, what time of the day I go, it smells really good over there.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah.
I used to live in Hershey, Pennsylvania, and it really
Oh,
does
it
smell like
always,
chocolate.
I know. I've got an aunt and
Sometimes
uncle that live in
popcorn.
Hershey. Yeah, it smells really good over there. Just
That was
amazing
the thing with
chocolate.
Amelia, because we have it quite a bit, because we have the machine. That was my dad's, and he got it from a Walmart that went out of business, and they used to have those little places inside, and he ended up getting it from them, and so we have it quite a bit. And like she goes, as soon as I smelled it, I wanted it. She goes, I know we have it all the time, but like it's just that smell. You're right, that smell is just. It's one of those things like popcorn or anything else. When you smell certain things, you're like, that sounds really good.
That's why the movie theaters charge so much.
Yeah, I mean,
It smells so good.
I'm disappointed in movie theater popcorn as of late, I gotta say. I don't know if you've been, but they're using like new coconut butter or something.
I've been to the movies, but I haven't bought popcorn in the movies in ever.
not the
It's been a
same.
long time.
Not
Yeah,
the
it's not
same.
good.
What theater do you go to, Howard?
It's Cinemark is the one that we have around here. Those are the two that we have. North and east of us is the closest that we have. So I'm wondering if it's a different theater. They'd have something different, but their butter is not good. It used to be really good, and now it's got a weird aftertaste to it. So
The one I went to see the Mario movie was also Cinemark. That was the one I was sending you guys pictures of the machines inside.
yeah.
The faded prizes in there because nobody
You
ever
need to
won
get that
apparently.
Orville Rebenboppers or whatever it is.
Sure.
Rebenbop.
A question for you guys that do bulk vending. Okay, let me turn this off so you guys can see my phone. So I got my first bulk vending location. As you know, I did that removal, and I placed. Can you see it? Okay, show up all right.
Are
There's kind of
those-
a glare.
Gotcha machines?
Oh, cool.
They're kind of. They have a NIAX reader on there. It has a dollar bill acceptor. They fit, I think, 2-inch to 3-inch capsules. You know, they have a
Yeah.
little.
Did you get those from Grant?
No. So what happened is the Captain Auction had them, and
okay.
we were getting some arcades. This was like a year ago, and my brother, silly, he's a silly guy. He got in a bid war. We didn't even want these. He just went on my account, got in a bid war with someone, and won. So we got stuck with this machine. So I finally got it placed, and I don't know what. I got 5 capsule slot. Well, I put Pokeballs in one, and now I need to get 4 other selections, and I just don't know how to do bulk. I don't know who. Should I go with All Star Vending using our new discount code? Should I go with candymachines.com with our discount code?
Yeah.
What do you recommend for those?
So I've always found the best thing to do is jump into Discord and see who is selling what and see what is selling for those people.
Yeah.
You know,
I'd say right now, if it was me, I'd buy some Croc Charms and those little capsules from
yeah,
like
you can't go wrong
SSM
with
Vending.
those.
Yeah.
Croc
Those are
Charms
Croc
right
Charms.
now are huge,
They
especially
are.
with summertime with the Crocs. I bet you would go. Those would sell like crazy.
I love that idea. I gotta write this down. Croc.
Yeah.
And guys, I got to
Okay.
jump ahead real quick for just a second. Timothy Northrup with a super chat says Aldi asking for the updated list on Friday. There you go. Very cool.
Nice.
Thanks for the super
There you go.
chat, by the way. Thank
Thanks
you
for the
very
super
much.
chat. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Honestly, you guys have no idea how appreciated. I mean, especially the Mulberries here. You guys are always so supportive, especially in the Discord. If you guys ever want to to join our Discord and support us. There's a premium membership. I think it's like only $3 a month. That's split between all the YouTubers, so you can support all the YouTube channels and such. And you get, well, there's not too much. I mean, it's the same. We treat the channel as the same as anything else. So I mean, you get to chat with us in the premier channel, but basically it's the same thing as Discord.
Well, there's more to come. We're starting to learn what we can do. We had no idea what we could do.
That will definitely grow as we progress through it all.
Yeah. So appreciate you guys for all your support. Just to let you know, we're really grateful.
All right. Next question comes from Cole Green. Says, do you think Squishmallows would make a good mega prize for the prize locker? And yes I do.
I think so.
Yeah. Everyone loves Squishmallows.
What's the place that Amelia likes so much?
Five Below.
Loves that place. Huh?
Yeah, Five Below.
Five Below.
Yes, Five Below. Yes, that's like her favorite location.
And they usually have exclusive Squishmallows there too. We've had to go there on Sundays multiple times to get the exclusive Squishmallows.
Yep.
And I feel like there's always one in the batch that's like more wanted than all the others, and that one is always less inventory stocked too. So you got to get there early on Sundays.
Yeah, they fill.
Yeah, do they do the trade, the Squishmallow trade day on Sundays at yours?
I just know that that's every other Sunday. That's when the new ones come out. I think it's every other Sunday or something.
Yeah,
like that.
every other Sunday.
At ours here at the mall, they do like every other Sunday or maybe once a month. They do a Squishmallow trade day. So like, there's just kids in there going nuts trading Squishmallows.
I'll bet.
It's crazy.
That would be awesome,
cool.
actually. Yeah, that's really cool.
But they also, like, you guys Mulberries, you guys were talking about things to put in your prize locker and stuff. Like, they have that really cool clearance section up front. Like, when you first walk in to the left, like, we didn't even know it was there. And then actually Natalie found it one day, and she went to the left. She's like, oh my God, look at all this stuff. And there was like a whole bunch of stuff that's on sale right there that would be great.
I wouldn't know because he doesn't let me go to the mall.
Oh.
Listen,
he hates them all.
My credit card's gonna burn itself up with the purchase of 12 new machines. So
I don't even buy stuff. Like I don't shop.
Make them sleep with it.
But that's spending money to make money too. You're gonna make all that money back and then some more.
That's
yeah,
what I'm saying.
No, you're not wrong.
Kind of
I mean, our first week's poll was evident of what these machines are capable of. So I was thrown watching that machine just put in work this weekend. So
it's pretty awesome for not doing anything but sitting at home, huh? Pretty nice.
Well, we've been glued to the app. Like, refresh.
The app.
It's addicting. We all understand. We all do.
Especially on the weekend.
Yeah. Anyone out there that's got NIAX readers, we're constantly checking to make sure our machines are online, see how much money we're bringing in, all that stuff.
David's numbers. I get more excited seeing his numbers than anything else.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Some of these machines are the ROI on is like 1 week. I get the money back in 1 week. Like that boba tea place. It's doing over $1,000 a week. And my other and then my other location, which I need to make a video on there. My brother went over there and collected on it, so it's not that much money in there. But I want to do a video, show it finally to everyone. That one's done like $1,200 in a week.
$1,200 in a week.
Yeah, 3 times Disneyland.
That's impossible.
That's fine. I'm really excited about working with AZ Music. We have those new Golden House coming out with the bigger prize locker on the top and stuff, and like just seeing people just crush it with these machines. It's going to be so much fun to get them sent out to people and have them just send me how they're doing and stuff, and how soon they it's just so exciting. It's so much fun. I'm glad you guys are doing great, Mulberry. That's so awesome. I'm just, you didn't know, and it was a whole unknown, and then you stuck them in there, and they just blew up. And it's just like, now you got all these other locations, and I mean, it's only going to get bigger, and it's going to become more fun, And
it's so much fun.
It's becoming terrifying because like all these people who work at the PX, like they all talk, right? So like Belvoir was not even on the radar last week, and I woke up to an email this morning from Belvoir, and they're like, "Hey, we want machines. We're scoping." And the crazy thing is, like, we don't even ask them. Like, the last 3 locations, they came to us and they were like, "Hey, we've been scoping out some areas because we heard you have machines." And I'm like, it may take me a couple weeks to get one. They're like, what, like 90 days? We're good with 90 days waiting. Like,
I mean, it's the government, right?
So, like, patient about waiting. Like, they just want to put the contract in place and be like, here you go. And I'm like,
Well, one of the
Okay.
locations that wanted us to put a machine there was the Carlisle Barracks in Pennsylvania, and that's a hike for us.
Heck
Like,
yeah.
I mean, I'm lucky enough. My mom actually lives like 5 minutes from there. Like,
Yeah.
how does that work out? That's awesome. Like, my mom, I can have my mom go check it, but whew.
Yeah, and I was telling her, it'd be great to be able to just to find somebody to be like, hey, look, if we can find somebody that can do collection for us or help us restock in those areas, it'd be great. The biggest problem that you have though with a facility like that is like you either have to have somebody who either has to have base access or can get base access. So it's
that's true too.
Yeah.
like it's kind of here or there, right? So for those that have super minis though, I don't know if y'all have them or not. I assume you do, Jonathan. We have ours placed in a row. How do you secure them to one another? Because we had a report of someone trying to tip one, but
Well, I saw you guys put the little angle things on the back. I saw in your pictures you guys had the little extra feet that you put on the back.
Yep.
A lot of people are using Velcro. There's like that industrial Velcro, and they're Velcroing them together. I've seen that, and then I've seen people doing like with the like, what do you call those things, Matt? They're like the metal things with the four screw holes, and you just screw them together.
Like
You know
angle
what I mean?
iron or something like that, or
Like,
metal
yeah, like,
strapping or something like that.
Like a bracket, like just bracketing them together, because there's really nothing inside that you would be. I mean, make sure you don't drill into something, but there's really nothing on the inside that you would drill into, and they've just been bracketing them together.
yeah,
Then you
I thought
can't.
about
They
using
can't
like the
move
couch
three of them.
hooks.
So
Like how like when you take a couch like a sectional apart, it's like they like hook into it. I thought about doing those on the sides of the machines too.
yeah, that's cool.
A lot of
That's
people
a
do that
great
kind
idea.
of stuff. Yeah.
That's an awesome idea. Yeah, so
This
that's
is-
really good.
This is
But the
fine.
way you're going, like you're talking about, they're willing to wait 90 days. The way you're going, I mean, each month you're gonna have one paid off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
These
that's
are
how
Velcro
well
here.
I mean,
That's the hope.
Inshallah.
yeah, that's awesome. You know what I mean?
And then look at that. It must be 10 o'clock. Here comes Mulberry Vending with the super chats.
I literally, so I had an event last weekend and I lost my debit card. So I went to do it at exactly 10 o'clock and then it was
Yeah.
like payment unsuccessful. And I was like, oh, that's right. I got a new card today. So I had to go get my card and type my information.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, we super appreciate that. You never have to do that, but thank you so much for that.
But
I love these little
Thank
stickers that come with it, too. This one's a little hippo guy on a chair spinning around.
so these two are actually Velcro together, and they look really nice. So they're only Velcro on the inside. So if they're going to be, if you know they're going to be there for a while and you don't mind, the Velcroing is like 15 pounds, but I use a really long strip, so it's like the width of it. And I
Yeah.
Velcro it towards the higher part so that they're really secured to the top,
Yeah.
because people try to shake right there. And just that one strap keeps them together so tightly, and you don't even really see it. It doesn't look ugly. And then when it comes time to remove it, just get some orange and force, that orange force stuff, and then you can peel it off. It takes a little bit of work, but that's if you go to move it. Hopefully you don't have to move it anytime soon.
Well, we added the stickers that say like you're on camera, and the guy at the PX was like, I don't know if you should put those there because we don't have any cameras. And he goes, you know what? Leave them. He's like, it'll scare the kids. I was like, okay.
But also, I saw
and-
somebody, I think it was on Facebook or something like that. They actually take a bag of cement and they put it in like a trash bag and they duct tape it so it doesn't like go all over the place. And they put that inside in the base to keep it from rocking. I'm like,
Good
that's
idea.
kind of ingenious and so cheap to do. I mean,
Yes.
Yeah, for
Or
sure.
sandbags.
anything like
Yeah.
that. I mean, David was
Done.
using dumbbells for a while, right?
Yeah, I
he
used
was.
the 35-pound dumbbell. I had
Oh, I have
people
those tent weights
get,
I can use. Those
Literally
random.
just put them right in the
pick
coin
with,
machine.
In the
like a
coin
container of
thing.
water and fill it up with water.
Even water, yeah. A jug of water, a couple jugs of water, yeah.
Yeah, really thick plastic containers of water.
Yeah, that's actually a really good idea
Genius.
too.
Yep.
Didn't think about that.
All about solutions here. That's what we're doing. Bringing solutions. Good. All right. What else do we got here? Where else are we? Oh, here we go. Kevin from CandyMachines.com here. Welcome, Kevin.
Hey.
Hey, Kevin.
We're wearing the shirts tonight, Kevin. There you
Yeah.
go. We got 2 shirts on.
I'm
says
still
we
waiting
had
for mine.
says we had someone say they spanned the wall mounting brackets between 2 machines, making it more like a singular unit. I haven't tried it out, but I think the holes line up. So maybe a solution on the way when it comes to connecting some machines together.
Yeah.
And then Kevin says, and hello, everyone. Hey, Kevin.
Yeah, the biggest issue we have with our locations is like we can't really we can't attach to anything.
Yeah,
right?
we're not
So,
allowed
like,
to do the
Yeah.
wall or anything.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
where
that
we're
makes
at,
sense.
we back up to a GNC, and being in a mall type building, it's all just like metal framed with drywall, so it's like you wouldn't be able to put it on anything anyway. So
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, I would never go to somebody's restaurant or location or something, start drilling holes in the floor or the
Yeah.
wall
Yeah.
or something to
No,
mount.
of course
Yeah.
not.
I don't think that's, I don't know. You gotta, to me, that's just bad news. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
You'll hit some sort of electrical wire, or maybe there's a hidden piece of plumbing or something going through the.
yeah, that'd be my luck. Exactly. Through the sewer pipe. No, my luck, probably.
Yeah, your best bet is just to secure the machines together and maybe weight them down somehow.
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Good. All right. So we're about halfway through the stream. Who wants to talk about the giveaway?
Go ahead, David.
I can do it.
All right,
Yeah.
David, you're up.
All right, so in the description down below is the link to Discord and also to the giveaway. So if you guys haven't already done so, make sure you sign up for the giveaway. It only takes like 2 minutes. We are giving away, hopefully I don't glitch out, but there's a Galaxy Claw machine that we're giving away right now. It's a 24-inch. It has 2 coin mechs on it. It's going to be filled with plush. And all you have to do is just enter in that giveaway. We're doing it, Xtreme Vending, Howard Hospitality Group, and Galaxy Games 843, and also Quick Play. We're all doing this together as a group, presented by azamusements.com, which is Grant. So make sure you guys sign up for that. And hey, we only got 284 entries right now. The drawing will be held on the 24th of July during a live stream, and we'll give it away then. So make sure you sign up, guys. Get your friends involved. I mean, that's a really good chance of winning a $2,000 crane. So
For sure. Make sure you guys get registered to win. Good stuff. All right. Up next, Cole Green has a question for Jonathan. He says, how has your new location near the airport been doing, John? I believe you said it's a location that used to be a Marie Callender's. Is that correct?
Correct. Yeah. So that's the diner.
The diner, yes. I've been meaning to ask about that too.
It's doing okay. I wouldn't, it's not as busy as we thought it was going to be. And what we found out is it's really busy on weekend mornings of all things. So like it doesn't get busy like, I thought Saturday nights or something would be, but they love breakfast at this place.
It's
like,
kind of funny that you say that. I feel like that's like our Waffle Houses here. Like if you go try to get breakfast at breakfast time, you have to wait at the Waffle House. But if you go on a Saturday night, like when you would think it'd be busy, dead.
Yeah, that's the way this is. And it's the weirdest thing because I'll look at it and I always get excited about Saturdays on our machines because it's usually really busy. And then I look at that one, I'm like, but then the next morning I go and by noon, it's, it's got like almost $100 by noon. And I'm like, that's great. So it's just a different, it's different than what we've ever had, which is kind of neat.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it fills in the gaps, I guess, but it's not as busy as I thought it was going to be. And they want more machines, which kind of worries me because it's like this more money we're going to be putting in there for not a huge return long term, yes, but we're already in it for machines. So then they want a racer and a shooting game and a golf game and, all kinds of stuff. So
did you get those racers? I'm not allowed to.
What? What'd you say?
I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it on stream, so.
He's asking if you picked up some arcade games.
Oh no, we didn't go. It's in Reno and it's 3 hours away. So I didn't go this weekend because we went to the fair instead just to check out the fair as a family and stuff on Sunday.
Yeah.
We were gonna do it then, but I still want it. Those are in really good shape. We're just so you guys know, we were gonna possibly pick up. It's a pair of Cruising USA racing games, and the guy put in LEDs, which you said, David, it's not. Sometimes people get upset about that, but he said the old ones
purists
weren't
hate that.
Yeah, but so it has upgraded screens but it needs coin mechs. I don't know, so we didn't go get them, but they're still there. I messaged him today, and they're still there. So I don't know. I'm still thinking about it.
Well, I don't know. If you know anyone that works on arcade machines, I'm sure we could find somebody to help you.
I don't know anything about him. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm scared of. But $1,300 for the pair wasn't too bad.
No,
I
it's
don't
not
think.
too bad. No, especially if they're completely working, they just need some coin mech work. Yeah, that's easy stuff.
Okay.
I
So
put
no,
those in
David.
my garage. Are you kidding? Heck yeah.
They take up a lot of space, though. How much space do you have in your garage?
Well, Natalie wanted them at our house.
Right? I was going to say, I think I've seen your video of your garage. You don't have a lot of space for that. I don't either.
Not in this one, but the new house when we move in August will be.
Gotcha.
We'll,
There you
we'll
go.
have space.
There you go.
I really love Cruising USA and the Cruising series. It was one of my favorite games on to play on the arcades. Still, like today, I will play those games if I see them.
Well, there's
my mini golf
the new
course-
version of them, too, that's out there. Have you played the new
Cruising
version?
Blast.
No,
Yeah.
what is it called?
Cruising Blast.
Yeah.
I haven't played that one. I can't find a Cruising Blast anywhere, so I don't know. It's not as common as I feel like what Cruising
My local
USA
arcade has I think 4 of them.
Oh, really?
Whoa.
Yeah.
I would love to play. Well, that
It's fun.
game, that the expo that we went to, they said that the
man.
one that was like motion and stuff like that, and
The
crazy,
Asphalt 9 or the Fast and Furious. There were 2 of them.
Fast and Furious.
Natalie liked the Asphalt 9. She went.
Yeah,
nuts.
I like
They
that
were
one
both
too.
great.
Mhm.
The
The,
one that was like really like it moved. It had like it was like there's 4 of them. They were really big.
That was
screens.
the Fast and Furious.
Yeah, they said that's made by the same people that made the Cruisin'. So that's the Cruisin' development.
I'll have to look. My local arcade just got the new Fast and the Furious too. So I haven't been there yet since they got those. They just upgraded a bunch of stuff. So I definitely got to go check it out because that
That's,
was
yeah,
fun.
that's
okay.
like $100,000.
Yeah,
And
the guy said 25 grand a piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he said that each one of them requires a dedicated 20 amp breaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's that.
That's
There's that.
a-
I
that's
mean,
80
well, you
amps.
got to figure it moves. The machines move around, so that's just like they're power hungry
Right.
for sure.
Oh my gosh, 80 amps to run 4 arcade machines? That's so crazy.
Imagine that power bill.
Yeah, no
I
kidding.
know. Jeez, that's more than my car. My car uses like 30 amps.
Yeah.
So
All right, Kevin clarifying some stuff for us on these brackets. He says, I'm going to make a video and explain it better, but it's not mounting to the wall, so that's good. It's utilizing the bracket to secure 2 machines together. And then he says, I haven't tried it, but we'll make a bracket for this purpose in the future. So some solutions on the way from candymachines.com. Very cool. Thanks, Kevin, for sharing.
what about the Pokemon ball dispenser with the Nyx readers?
Yeah.
Pretty close.
We got to be getting pretty close on that. So
Yeah,
that
it's been
that
several
machine that was at the Las Vegas show,
Yeah.
trading cards on the top, bulk capsules on the bottom with Nyax and a dollar bill acceptor. I think he said it was going to be. Put me down for one. I'm ready. I'm ready to place the order whenever you're ready to send them out, Kevin. So let us know. Hopefully, it's soon.
I think we all are.
Yeah.
I know. Quick Play's
Howard
been
Hudson
chomping at the bit too. Speaking of Quick Play, I thought they were going to join us tonight, but they must not be available this evening. That's unfortunate. All right. What else do we got here?
Jaime said, "What's up?"
Oh, there you go. Jaime's joining us. What's up, guys? Hey, Jaime. Thanks for joining us, man.
Send him the link. See if he'll join.
Yeah,
us.
send him the link. See if he wants to join us.
Okay.
Maybe
I
he could,
mean-
because I think he went to NAMA with Dominic as well, so maybe he can kind of share some information about how that show was. I know next year, I think Dominic said it's in Dallas, so there's no reason for Jaime not to go next year because it's like in his hometown. So for sure. I want to know more about the show, though. That's one thing. Before I got into vending, I've heard about IAP or I've heard about the Vegas show, but I've never heard about this one for Full Line. So I want to know more about it, and maybe I'll have to check it out next year.
I need to log in. So, did you guys order from All Star Vending yet? I just made
I have,
myself an
yes.
order.
Yeah, we
Oh,
ordered. I don't know. It's like $1,400 worth of stuff.
Oh wow!
Well,
well,
we needed
I-
it for our big machines.
Yeah,
So they have really cool plush,
They
like
do.
really cool plush. So what'd you order, David? Because they have some neat stuff.
I ordered all sorts of stuff, and actually I'm on Facebook and I see Anthony Hastings post about the 2-inch. So those octopus that we love, those reversible
The
ones.
reversible
There's
ones.
a squishy rising octopus plush now for the capsules. I think it's like you get how many for $45? Does it say 2-inch? I forget the quantity, 250 units, so less than 20 cents a piece. And I think
Nice.
these are going to be really good for my bulk vending machine.
Well,
I've been
this
looking
week
for
we're
something for
supposed
the
to meet
bottom.
with them this week, hopefully, because I'll have time and we should get together with them. And then next week we'll be able to talk about all the new stuff because they got a bunch of new stuff in. They said tons of new stuff. So
Yeah,
we
I
should
love
bring
it.
that up next week and talk about all the new
And
cool stuff.
I think we should also let the Discord know like more. That discount code is really cool. I saved 10% in the order. End up
Yep.
saving like for you that had been $130 for 1,300 or whatever you said,
Yeah.
1,400,
It's awesome.
$140. Yeah.
Yeah. Good. All right. Next question coming in from Cole Green. He wants to know, do you look through your quarters for rare or silver quarters?
I used to.
I used to do
also.
it. I don't.
But now I
anymore.
just dump it in the bag, so it's not worth the time.
Yeah.
Jen Ven does, and she finds all kinds of good stuff. But I just don't. I don't have the time. I don't know how she finds time to do it because she's busier than me, and I don't know how she does it. But
So like a couple things I'll do. So when I'm rolling quarters, like I have them. They end up in these tubes, and I'll look at the side real quick to see if I see anything that looks like discolored, like it would be silver. But that's about the most I do. I don't actually go through. Back when I used to have time, I used to go through them, and like I've got. I know you can't see it on camera, but this is one of the West Point quarters right here. So I've got a couple of those that I did find when I was looking, but I haven't looked in a while for anything weird other than looking at the sides for silver. That's about it.
So back when I lived in Monterey, I did. I would like get up early and I'd go metal detecting on the beach.
Nice.
So I'd find like all sorts of really cool quarters and stuff. So I've learned to really like identify the older ones really quickly. And of course, I've only done one collection so far, but with my crystals and stuff, I've done, a lot of shows, so I come across a lot of quarters. So yeah, I glance them over real quick, just real quick, like just while they're in the thing, but.
And then look who's going to join us. Jaime's here. Hey, Jaime.
Hey, he didn't make it.
Oh, no way.
Thanks for joining us, man. What's going on?
Hey.
Good. How's it going? Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah, we can hear you great. Sound good.
Looking good.
Awesome. I was actually here in my office. I was out the door, about to head home. I joined the live because I do like weekly calls at Mondays at 8 p.m. my time.
Yeah.
So I always miss half of y'all's call, and I join it right after I'm done with that. So I join it. I say, what's up? You guys tell me to join. So I'm like, let me go back in. And
Oh, we appreciate that, man. Thank you.
yeah, of course.
So were you at the full line show last week?
Yeah, I was at NAMA. It was amazing. Amazing.
Was it in Atlanta this year? Is that where it was?
Yeah, it was Atlanta, Georgia. It's going to be in Dallas, Texas next year. So I'm so excited about that.
You got no excuse to miss it next year.
Yeah,
right?
you can't miss that one.
Yeah. No.
Good.
Yeah, it was I think it's like a 3-day event. They got conferences, the trade show. I missed the conferences because we're not able to leave weekdays because of our vending business. It's too busy where we can't be gone for that long. So we just got there on Thursday and Friday, and we didn't even get to go through every booth. That's how like big and time it takes.
So I know like Dominic showed some of the pizza vending machine. He showed like a cinnamon roll vending machine. What did you think was kind of the coolest thing that you saw there that is really more for somebody like us that just has street locations, things like that? Because I think kind of what the pizza vending machine and the big cinnamon roll, that's more like maybe for like an airport or something like that, or something crazy like that. What did you see for more vendors like us?
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff like that, but some stuff that's probably a little bit more realistic. I don't think it's a good idea, but I thought it was cool. But what I saw is it's a company that basically makes like a huge like screen attachment, and it's something that you can put on any machine, any older machine, whether it's a drink machine or a snack machine.
Nice.
And that's their way of making the machine more modern. But again, it's basically like a huge screen, and it's not good because it actually blocks half of the machine.
Okay.
Oh.
So you can't see the product inside or whatnot in that case.
Yeah, right. So that's the question I asked him. I was like, so what about like the products that are behind the screen? Like, do you just not put anything there, or what? And his response, he said that their goal is to just black out the glass of the machine, and to just do everything off the screen.
I could see that. I mean, you could kind of make it like a live view display, but it's really not live view because it's like a digital live view. But at the same time, I guess that the sky's the limit with something like that, because really you could program it so that when the column or the row sells out, then that just doesn't show up as an option on the screen anymore. That might be cool.
Yeah, that's the thing about NAMA. It's a lot of like innovation, good ideas, but not everything will make it to the market.
Right.
Well, you were right about the touchscreens. That's for sure, man. We got our first touchscreen, and that thing is sweet.
It's awesome, right? Yeah. Yeah.
You
I
were
love
right.
those.
You told me, and I didn't believe you, but you were right. You said get it, and I said okay. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's a big difference. I mean, just setting it up was huge. I mean, that was like a big. I mean, that's so much time wasted on trying to reprice and do stuff, and it was just like everything was on the screen and fast. So
Did you
awesome.
pay extra for like the upgrade, or did it already come like that?
We the model that we ordered, they only had two versions of it. It was one that was like a really low one, or they had the top of the line. And so we said, we're gonna just get the better one. But it was only like $800 difference. So I was like, in the long run, that's nothing. You know what I mean? So we just upgraded.
Hopefully,
So-
your screen doesn't freeze up. Every touchscreen machine that I've had, I hate to say it, but the screen has frozen up 1 or 2 times since I've had them. Technologies, I guess. So the more issues you'll probably have, but hopefully that doesn't happen.
Did you reset it?
I was going to say, in the event that something like that happens, does a power cycle fix it, or do you have to replace the screen?
Yeah, it's a power cycle, but it's just one of those things that's annoying. You got to head down there, turn off the machine. Hopefully they can fix that with like a software update in the future.
Yeah. Well, good to know. It still does look really cool, though. Yeah.
Did you try any of those pizzas or cinnamon rolls or any of that stuff? Was any?
Yeah, I did film a video. Not sure if I'm still gonna post it or not. Maybe. I know people are waiting for a video, but I did test a pizza machine. I tested a bagel machine. They were cool. It's cool because they're basically giant ovens.
Yeah.
So that's why the food, it's not the best like restaurant quality, but it's not like frozen food quality. Like it's a little bit better. But like Matt was saying, it's one of those things where do you place those machines?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I mean, they're really cool, but like they're not really for vendors like us,
Yeah.
Right.
Well, good. All right, so we can address a couple more comments as I've seen a few come in. I did see one from Kevin from CandyMachines.com about that machine, though. Let me find it. Here it is. Okay, so Kevin says we're asking about the Pokemon trading card combo bulk vending machine. He says soon the sticker capsule machine. We just wrapped up writing the software. We'll move into final production soon. The mini magic key will land first. That's going to be a good one.
Cool.
The mini magic key.
Yeah.
Now,
That's neat.
who can remind me exactly what the mini magic key is? Because
I don't think we've seen it.
I was so overwhelmed at the show. Was it at the show? No.
I didn't see a mini magic key. I only saw the one that Grant had for the 24-inch one. But to me, if it's a mini with a claw and a bunch of prize lockers in the bottom, is what it sounds like, right?
I think
That's kinda
so.
cool.
Because as you know, I was just talking about I need something with prize lockers for my one spot.
You have any images, Kevin?
Yeah, Kevin, can you share any pictures?
Teasers?
With,
You gonna get any claw machines, Jaime?
No, but I've been watching Xtreme Vending's channel recently, and
Thank you.
sometimes obviously I believe you, but I guess I just never really thought how much a mini crane can make. It's crazy. I saw the one where I think you have a creamistry, right?
Yes.
Xtreme?
Yes.
Yeah. I have one literally like 30 seconds down the street from me. So, it just, when I saw it, I was like, man, I have one right here. Like, I can probably just go and ask him. Doesn't hurt to ask. But, I don't know. We'll see.
You should
should do it, Jaime. You should do it.
Do it. It would take you, like, you'll be like, okay, full line. I know you like full line. And you're very passive or passionate about it. But this one claw machine that you're talking about would only take you 5 minutes of your time to take care of it and service it.
Yeah.
You don't have to think about it. Just a little bit extra money. But I was showing everyone. I want to show you this picture. This one right here, and I think you've probably seen it, but this one right here, I just placed that one. Anyways, this location right here has been making about $1,200 a week in sales. Right here, there we go.
A week, Jaime.
I cannot believe that.
I don't know if you see it. They're
That's
just two
amazing.
minis side by side, so they each do about $600 a piece. It's so funny. One will do better than the other one, and then it will go vice versa. They bounce each other out.
The Bobo shop.
It's a boba shop in the mall. And the lady, it was so funny. She wasn't sure. I was like, I promise you it will do well. If you don't like it, I'll pull my machine out. And I started off with one, and then she told me she wanted a second one. I was like, I'll do that.
Take those machines and double them.
Yeah.
David, I don't remember from your videos. Do those ones have the cash box, or do you make the cash salad with those?
That one has a little. Well, it doesn't have the magazine. You can get them like that, but it has a bucket that catches all the money. So
okay, so it's not as bad as like some.
It's not as bad.
It's still
like,
a salad. It's still.
It's more like if you went to Chick-fil-A and you got the large salad or a small salad, it's like a small salad. It's still a salad, but it's epic when I pull out that money. My brother, he just went to my other location that I can't talk about the name yet because I don't want to spoil it.
You're killing me. I gotta know.
It's doing similar numbers, and he pulled out in like 3 or 4 days throughout the weekend. He pulled out and did the collection, and just in cash, we had $350 in bills, and then that's not including the credit card charges, and the credit card charges are even more. So, yeah, it was a good
awesome.
weekend.
So awesome. Yeah, Jaime, if you got one like literally like 30 seconds from you, I mean, you're missing out.
Do it.
Man.
It's
You
probably
gotta
going
do
to be an extra. The cream mystery, I'm going to say that's with this machine with a credit card reader, it's probably at least $1,000 a month for you, just for checking on it.
Yeah, I probably will. I mean, like I said, it doesn't hurt to ask. I didn't know those were like franchises. I thought I would probably have to look through corporate or something. But yeah, I'll give it a try. Now, how long do mini cranes actually last for? Because, you know, a little birdie told me that they're good for maybe 2 years. After that, you got to basically toss them out because they just start breaking down. So
no, are you kidding me? My mini crane, I got the cheap OG one that everyone told me was a piece of crap. It's still up and running. It's 4 years old, and I actually just retired it. It's in my other room, but I have all the sister ones out there. The biggest problem I ever had was the crane going out, the gantry, and those are like a 5-minute fix with only a $60 part. So I've only had it happen to like maybe a handful of machines, and I got over 60 locations. So it does happen where you have to replace a part, but you're talking about it only takes like 5 or 10 minutes to do. It's so easy. It doesn't take a rocket scientist. It doesn't take any like crazy knowledge. The cranes, if you do full line, a crane is everything that it's so much simpler.
Yeah, way simpler.
It's so much easier. You're going to probably well, if you get the ones I have, I actually do get sick of the cash salads after a while because I spend more time organizing the money than doing the collection itself. Because I'll come out with like $2,000 or $3,000 on my route, and it's just like trying to straighten the bill. I'm OCD about having my bills all face the same way.
I'm the same way.
And I ban them up, and so when I go to the bank, they unban it, but I want them to count it and know that I went through it all and stuff like that. So. Yeah, I spent hours doing that.
All right, got to address a couple things real quick. First and foremost, Timothy Northrup with another super chat. Thanks, Timothy.
Hey,
says,
thank you.
People wanting that Aldi deal fast, but it takes time, so he's working on that. So thank you.
I got to still message him the addresses of all the Aldis.
Yes.
I forgot to do that.
And then Kevin sending us a correction on. We talked about that Find a Key or whatever it was. It's actually the mini Magic Cut he was referring to.
Okay.
That machine was awesome.
We saw that one.
We did see that one at the show. So that one will be out first. Then the Pokeball capsule machine.
Jaime, speaking of new things, how's your market doing, man?
Yeah, actually, we just had a question come in asking that. Cole wants to know, how's that mini market doing?
It's doing great. A lot of people have been DMing me, when am I going to post a video about it? I'm actually not making the video about my micro market, mainly because it's in like a very private location. It's like a corporate office, and it's, of course, right next to cubicles. I couldn't really go in there and say, all right, guys, let's fill up this micro market. But people are working, so that's why I was never able really to record it. But I will say it's not doing as good as I was expecting it to, and the main reason is because I got the number of employees on site wrong. Not that I got it wrong, but they told me there was going to be 500 people there. I go in there, the parking lot is full. I literally counted every single car in the parking lot one by one. I counted like 120. So I was like, cool, like it's not 500, but it's 100. So, but yeah, I placed a big market, 2 coolers, 1 freezer, 2 snack shelves, and it's not performing as it should. A setup like the one I have should be making maybe 200-300 a day, and it's doing about 80 a day.
Yeah.
So it's not horrible, but the setup is too big. So I actually had to tell the owner that, hey, I'm taking out a cooler, and I'm taking out one of the snack shelves. And
Yeah.
of course, he wasn't too happy about that. But um, on the bright side, I'm placing another micro market in next month or in August. So I'll just be moving
Nice.
that equipment there.
Congratulations, man. That's awesome.
That's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
And
know
then
if you guys can see it. But
Stream showing off
that's-
that mini magic cut there. That
Yeah,
was from
there
the
it is.
show. There it is.
Kevin just texted to me.
Oh, cool.
That's awesome.
It's even. I feel like it's even brighter than it was at the show.
Yeah, man. I think.
Well, it's because the show was so bright.
Yeah,
you
maybe-
dimmed the
maybe
lights down.
Maybe that's true.
I mean, why don't you let Liz do the claws?
No, we were talking about it actually. That's
And then there's also Howard Hospitality selling the Golden Houses. They're both great machines. If you do want to order in large bulk, though, and you have some time, my minis that I use, I pay about, on average, $700 a machine. With
Wow.
and then I add NIAX readers, so it's about $1,000. But that's when I'm doing a bulk order and stuff. I don't know if you want to get that heavily invested. But if you go with CandyMachines.com or AZ Amusement without a NIAX reader, it's roughly around $1,000. So you can add a NIAX reader for another $200, $350, or you can go with another company if you have another company possibly too.
okay. Yeah,
So I don't
no,
know what you use.
yeah. I actually am thinking about it, not to really scale, but mainly just for fun, see how it does.
Yeah,
I think it would be pretty
dude,
cool.
I would love to go over you're in Texas, right?
Yeah, Dallas.
Well, Dallas. Well, I don't like flying. Maybe I'll have to drive. Texas is only a couple states over, but it's a big state.
Texas
Oh,
is a
wow.
big state.
It's a huge
Yeah.
state.
It takes all day to drive across Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it'd be fun to meet up with you and see you play some machine. Oh, that'd be so cool.
I mean, it looks like you're good at talking to ice cream shops or whatever, so I might have to hire you as a.
Come locate. Come locate.
Well, honestly, it's so easy. You can place them in your car, and you drive up and be like, "Hey, I got a machine. By the way, it's in my car," and they don't believe you, and you pull it out. And
Yeah.
I went to a Native Grill, and I might have several Native Grills, which is a franchise, pretty big franchise in Arizona, and it's because I had them in my car, and they're like, "Well, we want these in all our locations." And they have several locations, so that might be. I'm waiting for the higher up to say yes or no. So it's just throwing them in your car and just driving around with them, and it's so much fun. It's so cool.
That's definitely the one benefit of running like a mini machine, where you can't really do that with full line for sure, though.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you saw the mulberries earlier. They got 3 of them, and just from their 3 being placed, they had a great collection for the first week. They're doing really well, crazy numbers, and just because of that, they have already gotten referrals to other PXs, and it sounds like they need to get another dozen machines.
12.
You guys are blowing up.
And that's not including the sticker machines. They want those too.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I mean, just
Like a
just like so like what Xtreme's doing, we're not at the 1,200 a week, but our first week we had 3 machines placed. We had, I think, one placed for a full week, and the others were placed for 2 days, and we cleared
400. A little under 500.
a little under 500 for a total of 7 days maybe worth of machine use. So
awesome.
And the thing with that is like, our traffic is really slow during the week. So like Monday through Thursday, we don't see a whole lot of traffic because it's really just lunch rush and then dinner rush. But once school's out, all the kids on base are going to have nowhere to go but the PX and the bowling alley. So it's going to be just like summer rush. in
You're
and
gonna
out of
crush
that
it.
place.
You're gonna crush it.
Yeah, that's the hope. So
yeah.
Have your,
I
have
had
your prizes ready to go. That's all I gotta say. Have those
I
prizes.
had
ready
the
to go.
great honor to help someone in the community get a location, and I got them it, and it was so awesome. And it's $1,000 a week location I got them.
What kind of
and-
location is that?
Well, I don't. It's similar. It's the same one as mine, and so mine's doing 1,000 a week, and he's doing about 1,000 a week with his. So I don't want to talk about it too much. I'm going to make a video of it. I think they'll be okay
All
with
right.
that. I got them the location, but it's so cool. I can't wait to share it with you guys and let you all know.
Bro,
what
hook us up.
David, you should just start a consulting firm or something for how to find $1,000 a week locations. Like,
Well,
what are we
it's
doing?
just you get the NIX reader. The NIX reader really helps our credit card readers, and you
Yeah,
get
absolutely.
these machines like the Super Mini or the Mega Minis or the Golden Houses. You add that together and you put it in a location that gets tons of traffic, and you'll see that kind of income. And I can't wait to show you guys my location and this person I helped out their location because it's amazing. They literally just it was sad because they lost 5 locations because they put machines in there, and this is the tragedy. They got the locations, and the company was like, well, we like the machines. We'll do it ourselves. I've never had that happen to me personally, but this company did that, and I'm like, that's the first time I've ever heard of that. So they lost that location. I'm like, you know what? I got a location I got to deal with. I'll let you be that vendor, and it'll be better than those 5 altogether. And sure enough, he's doing the similar numbers as mine. And
I can't
yeah.
wait to hear about it. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's gonna be an amazing video for sure.
And
I
Matt,
mean,
someone.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. No, I was just gonna say someone earlier had asked us about the crystals in the comments,
Yeah.
like if she had planned on getting rid of the crystal business, and I can assure you that's not going anywhere. But I will tell you that our crystal claw yesterday, for the first weekend being placed, that thing in a day.
Oh, yesterday I think it made $79.
Yeah.
In one day.
And it's literally just like scoops, like win every time, just a candy claw scoop of like little crystal chips. And
Everyone, if you're lucky, you'll get like a little crystal mushroom or something, but
Yeah.
it's yeah.
that thing
That's really
is
cool.
yeah. So
See,
no,
Jaime, you could have a whole
Minerals
micro
isn't
market
cool.
doing that much, or one mini claw machine doing that
I
much.
know.
in one
That's
day.
why it's crazy. That's why it's crazy hearing this. Like, you guys are making more from some claw machines than some of my best locations, which is crazy.
Jaime, if you want, I'll give you my personal number, and you can contact me, and I can tell you all the numbers, show you, because I don't want to show everything to YouTube because I don't have all the
of course.
rights. I want to go to locations that allow me to record,
Yeah.
and so I can show you things and show you where I get my plush, and you'll be surprised how affordable everything is. I mean, Jonathan is doing amazing. I got people in Florida. I hear stories all the time. There's this guy named Doug, and he actually gets the AZ amusement machines. Doug, he did nothing but bulk vending, and it was funny because we were at the convention in Vegas, and this guy comes up to me and gives me a hug, and I was like on the fence side because I heard it from being a YouTuber. I heard all this bad stuff, from certain people, so I was ready to who are you, and he's like, I sold my bulk vending. And he's like, I got 60 locations within a couple years. And he's like, I'm killing it. He's like, I make more money with these 60 locations in the state that I'm in than my whole bulk rack that was in 4 states. And he's like, I do so much more money. And now he's really hooked up with Grant, and he just loves it. He's very passionate. It's so fun. Actually, I would love to have him come on here on our live stream sometime.
The more the merrier. I'm
Yeah.
sure everyone would love to hear about it for sure.
Yeah.
All right, couple other comments. This one's a question for Jaime. Says from Hero 3 says, Jaime, have you wrapped more of your machines, or are you out of the wrapping scene?
I can't hear him.
Oh, you're muted, Jaime.
Jaime, I think
Yeah,
you-
can you hear me?
Yeah,
now
there you
I
go.
can.
There you
Yeah.
go.
There you go. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I did wrap one of my vending machines that I put inside of a laundromat.
Yeah.
I sell detergent in there, so I wrapped it with some soap bubbles. So it's pretty cool. And that was my first time doing it. I haven't wrapped any since because, first of all, I don't know how to wrap. For those of you that saw my video, I mean, I had to call my friend to do it. And just seeing him do it, there was no way I could do it. So
Yeah, that takes some skills. He did
Yeah,
a really
no.
good job too.
I honestly thought it was just as simple as just peeling it off, placing it on there, and maybe cutting a few edges off. But no, there's some technique to it.
Yeah.
So I probably won't. No, that to answer your question though.
It's a lot of work, yeah, and you got to get everything lined up just right, and then you got to worry about air bubbles and one thing I did want to ask, when he put that wrap on your machine, did he use any type of liquid adhesive or anything on the back to keep to smooth the air bubbles out? Because I know there's certain products you can use where it's kind of the wet method, so to speak.
Yeah. Yeah, it does depend on the wrap. The one I had, you didn't need to really add anything else. Just kind of, clean it, add some water,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Cool. Awesome. All right, another comment. I think this is really cool here. Sweet Bliss Vending says, "Hello, inspirational vendors. I love watching y'all's videos. Thank you."
It's so funny. He just commented. I just saw his comment on my. He commented on my video 2 minutes.
There you go.
ago,
Look at
too,
that.
So.
It's like Inception.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Sweet Bliss. Thanks for joining us. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I hope you're joining us in the Discord and all the good. Like I said, obviously you're enjoying the video. So thank you so much for that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
All right. Here's another a question from Claw Chaos. I think this one's pretty cool. This is something I've actually thought about doing. The question is, has anyone ever got a machine at a pool? My mini would be in the food area at a pool. So like I've thought about maybe like in the summertime, setting up a drink machine in like some HOA like pools and places like that. But I know some different communities have pools, but a lot of times those also have concession stands and things that go along with that. But has anyone ever tried anything like that before?
I actually had a HOA community call me like a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted, I forgot how many houses they had. It was a big community. And they wanted 3 machines for the summer from May to September.
Mm-hmm.
A snack machine, a drink machine, and an ice cream machine. And yeah, like you mentioned, normally they do have concessions, HOA communities. And that's what they usually did. But they knocked down their current concession and they're building up a new one. They said it was going to be done in like 2 years. So in the meantime, they wanted to have vending machines for this year and next year. They said that before they would average maybe like $15,000 from May to September.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of like, I guess, a number they gave me that I could probably make. But yeah, I decided not to take it because, I mean, they wanted ice cream. And I didn't really want to invest into an ice cream machine. And also to buy machines, to place them there for 5 months, and then either have them sitting there for the other, 7-8 months.
Yeah.
Or take him out and then bring him back in next year. Yeah.
Do they have a clubhouse there, honey?
Yeah, they do. And she even said that I can move him somewhere else, at the end of the season. But from my experience, I don't think like apartment or like pool area machines do that well. They do okay, but like for me, I kind of have like a minimum number I try to hit now.
Yeah, I would say like if you're talking about putting a mini there, I would want to make sure that it's inside, and 2, I would be worried about maybe moisture. Like if some like, sloppy wet kid goes in there and starts smacking on buttons, I'd be a little worried about that.
You put like a rubber seal maybe around that joystick. I think that's the most important part of covering, because I think that's the only electronic that, because it will seep through the joystick.
Mm-hmm.
So if you put like a rubber seal on it, it might work well. Kind of like a
That would be my
replace the
fear.
joystick, and I mean, like I could see that being a major issue, like because it's like you flip it over and it's right there. I mean, all electronics are right underneath the top.
Yeah, you just showed us that.
Yeah, I
saw
just
that.
did a video on that. That's why I'm thinking to myself, like, I don't think putting them by the pool. And then we had one at a Mexican restaurant that is near us, and it's under like a like a one of those kind of like a carport like type thing, and just kind of had a few splashes of water or whatever, and in the bottom of it was a big rust puddle, like inside the machine. And I'm like, so we got kind of lucky. It was only just getting a little bit of water, but I don't think I'd put them by a pool by any means.
No,
I don't think
definitely not.
I don't think so. Not claw machine.
Yeah. I think the idea is cool because like you'll have a bunch of kids near a pool, especially like in an HOA. But again, there's 2 things that don't really mix, and that's water and electricity. So
Right. Yeah, that could be a lawsuit waiting to happen too. Even though,
that would be my fear. I mean, just speaking from like a business perspective, I would be very cautious on that approach near a pool with water. So,
well, especially a $1,200 machine.
Right.
You're not all wet. Kids don't care. I mean, they don't get dry off. You know what I mean? They're gonna jump in the pool, go run inside, and go start pressing buttons.
That's another reason too. I live in South Carolina. I'm 15 minutes from the beach. That's another reason why I've never sourced locations at the beach, because of that salt air.
Yeah.
I mean, think
And
of how that would just
Your humidity too, man.
right. Well, yeah, there's that too. But even
Yeah.
even like I just imagine that would like just wreak havoc on machines and make them all rusty and just gross. So
Yeah.
I've tried to stay away from any water spots for sure.
Yeah.
Good. And then Zook's asking a question for Jonathan about waterproofing machines. He says, "Can you ask AZ Amusements how waterproof a mini claw machine is?" I think it's safe to say it's not very waterproof at all.
No.
But he's asking, would it break with people playing by a pool and getting in contact with water? I would say you would run the risk of damaging your electronics. Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
sure.
also the scary thing about if that joystick actually goes all the way, the wiring connects all the way to the motherboard, and there's a
Yeah.
lot of cables that go in between. They split off and they communicate to the other parts of the machine, like the sensor and everything. If you ever open up a mini claw machine, you can see the wiring. The majority of I know the motherboard's like the main brain, but a majority of the wires will go up there. So if they circuit and fry, you melted, you're gonna have to rewire the whole thing. So that's why I'm just scared of water parks. I mean, it'd be interesting to try. Maybe we're wrong. We could be wrong, but it would just be a big gamble. I lost.
Yeah, I don't know that I would do it. I don't know that I would do it with a brand new machine. Like I may consider it with with an older machine that may be on its way out if there was one available, just from a
Yeah.
testing perspective. But I'd kind of on the same boat there with David. I don't think, or with Jonathan. I don't think I would throw a $1,300 machine in there and be like, "Have at it, kids."
I mean, for me, I guess it depends. You know, if it's in a water park and I'm going to make $1,300 a week and I'm going to pay it off in 1 week, I might run that
That's-
risk. You know, what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
I might run that.
But at a
risk.
water park, I feel like you're not at a pool, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
there's
there's a buffer too.
stands
Yeah.
that you could put it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There he's back. Welcome back, David.
My internet dropped. No, but Matt had the really funny face. I wish I would have screenshotted it, but then it all went black. I realized the internet dropped because everyone froze, but Matt had a really funny
You snooze, you lose.
face. I know.
All right, next question or comment comes in from Larry Ransom. I think this is an awesome one. I've actually thought about doing this, and maybe you guys have too. But the question is, has anyone put packs of Pokemon cards, garbage pail kids, baseball cards, things like that in a snack machine? And I thought about doing that at my flea market location, honestly.
How about you, Jaime?
No, never. Just Lay's and Snickers.
The problem is those things are so darn expensive to source nowadays. I mean, you really have to up the price on those to sell them to make a profit.
Yeah.
Especially if you're getting like original garbage pail kids, because obviously they don't make them anymore. I mean, they make a new version, but those original ones in the wax packs and stuff like that, those are so expensive just to buy a single pack these days. You got to go on eBay or places like that. But I think it'd be really cool. It would look awesome to see a snack vending machine full of Pokemon cards or packs of different cards. Like it would look awesome, for sure. Good. All right, Jaime, this question's for you. I'm not sure if you're comfortable answering it, so if you're not, it's no big deal. But Cole asks, how many locations are you up to now? Do you know? I know, like sometimes it's hard to know.
Yeah, I don't really count it by the locations, the number of locations. I count it by how many machines I have placed. It's just easier for me.
Yeah.
Machines, I have about probably 47. Yeah, 47. And then one micro market, and hopefully another one next month. So we can round up to 50.
There you go. Good. Well, I mean, I'm sure that's pretty awesome. It obviously does very well, so good to hear. Awesome. Thanks. All right, next question or comment comes from Hero3. He says, my bulk route made $500 in 6.5 weeks. That's only 7 locations, though. That's pretty good for 6.5 weeks for bulk.
Yeah, that is. That's
Yeah.
nice. Good job, Hero 3.
Bulk is the tough thing because you got to be very patient with bulk. But the good news is with bulk is it's a lot less expensive to get into. And in my opinion, too, it's a lot more passive.
A lot of people don't know this, but I started off or tried starting off with bulk, and I just couldn't. Like, it's for some reason it's easier to place a soda machine than it is a little gumball machine, at least for me. So I gave up on that also.
Well, too, plus I think like when push comes to shove, like you can show people want to buy drinks or snacks. There's a need for it, especially if it's a place where people are waiting or if they're working. But like a gumball, like nobody really needs a gumball, right? So I mean, when I was in the office, I needed a drink or a snack, but I never needed a gumball. So I see what you're going. I see what you mean by that. It's easier to place those types of machines. Right. All right. Coin slots. Talking about waterproof machines. He's talking about the plush bus. Has anyone ever operated or owned a plush bus machine?
What is that? I don't know
It's a
what that
claw
is.
machine. It's a claw machine, and it looks like a bus. It's got headlights that light up, and it says like plush bus at the top, like where it would say school bus at the top.
Our mall has
Oh
one of
yeah,
those.
yeah.
That thing's so
And
creepy.
they are
And you never win on them.
You never win on them, and they're so heavy. They're so heavy machines.
Well, Grant has that semi truck one. I think someone just
Yeah, that thing
placed
is
it.
cool.
I got an image of this. I'll put this in the Discord too.
Okay.
He's starting to place them in malls all over the place now, and they're really cool.
This is
Hey y'all, I'm gonna say goodnight. I'm gonna go run and make sure all of my little minions are sleeping because they're probably not because we're not
Okay.
overseeing.
No
We'll leave
worries.
you with
Later,
this.
The
Mr.
good news is we're only 10 minutes
Mulder
left in the stream anyway. So, but thanks for joining us. It was so awesome that you were here with us tonight.
Thank you
Yeah,
so
no, I
much.
appreciate y'all having us.
Good
For
night.
sure. Are you guys both leaving, or is it?
No, I'm gonna stay.
She's
All
gonna
right.
stay.
Perfect.
I don't
All right.
ever miss the show.
There we go. Good. All right. And then Kevin makes a good point. We're talking about bulk and cranes together. He says bulk plays well with cranes if you have the space. I agree. I think they
Yeah.
complement each other real nice too.
Definitely. I wanted to put like a gumball machine next to the mini, but at the PX there's already a candy vendor, so they actually asked us to not have any candy in our
Yeah.
machines, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
So that's why I did the sticker machine instead.
Also,
Yeah.
I know you still have that 2-inch capsule machine, right? What are you doing with that right now?
So right now it's part of Moonwater Minerals. I take it around to the shows and I put crystals in them.
And I know even for a while too, you were doing like online stuff where people could like send you I don't know if they sent you money or how it worked, but then you would actually vend something for them.
Yes.
That was pretty cool to watch.
That is cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So I go live on TikTok and I have a website, so I'll have like I call it my mini mix, which is I put like a bunch of little mini crystals in it and then
Yeah.
put the quarter in, whatever. And I would actually charge more per spin than the actual thing was. So I'd maybe charge like $2, but I'd only put a quarter in and spin it.
Yeah.
And then I did the same thing with the claw machine too. Obviously it was play till you win, but somebody would pay me like $10 and then I'd grab like a mystery bag or something.
So then would you in turn mail that item to that person after that was done? How cool is that?
Yeah.
I mean, that's thinking
Yeah,
outside the
yeah.
box right there.
Yeah.
And I know every
They
time
have
I
an
logged
app.
in.
Like that, what you can do with claw machine.
You talking
Clawy
about
or
Clawy?
yeah.
Yeah.
Claw
Yeah.
Party. I love those apps. So much fun.
I think Carson Claus here on YouTube was actually doing something like that for a while too. I don't know if it ever got off the ground, but I know he was working on something like that. If you watch Carson Claus, who he's kind of tied in with Aaron, claw kicker up there in Michigan, I think he is.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's really cool that you kind of, like I said, thought outside the box like that. I would log in every now and then and kind of watch and observe and see how that was going. And it seemed like it was pretty popular. You did pretty well with that, right?
When I first started doing it, it was really, really popular. When I actually re-enlisted in the Army, I hadn't been going live very much, so I went from having like 200 viewers at a time to now I'm having like maybe 10 if I'm lucky.
Yeah.
So it used to be insane. Like I would be sweating, like doing all these spins, checking the website. My phone would be cha-chinging. It was insane.
Now, did you offer multiple payment options when people would do that, or did they have to pay you through your website, or how did that
Yeah,
work?
so I use Shopify, and then they actually have you can pay in installments. So if somebody wants like a $300 crystal, they don't have to pay $300. They can pay in installments. There's it takes PayPal, credit debit card. I think it even takes like Venmo now or Zelle or something, which is pretty cool. And then they pay shipping on top of everything. So that doesn't come out of my pocket. They pay it on extra.
That's crazy. And then you also did the same with you had did you have like a tabletop mini? Is that what you were using for that as well? Or how
Yeah,
did
the
that
kids
work?
got one for Christmas 2 years ago, and like just because my daughter actually was obsessed with claw machines, we would stop everywhere and play them, and I was like, it would be cool. Like, can we put crystals in it and try it? And that became so popular. Everyone's like, when are you bringing the crystal claw back? And I'm like, oh, guys, come on now. Logistically, it's just hard.
For sure. Well, definitely, like I said, thinking outside the box, and that's kind of really what helps everyone in this industry kind of take that next step or get ahead is trying new things and doing things differently and seeing what works and what doesn't work. But obviously, something like that worked pretty well, so that's really cool.
It was great. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
All right, guys, we are getting to our last 5 minutes of the stream. It is time to talk about the giveaway one more time before we wrap things up. Jonathan, do you want to give it to us this time?
Yes, I can do that. Let me get up. Ugh, okay. So we have teamed up with azamusements.com to give away a 24-inch Galaxy claw machine, which we've been running at the fairs as of late, and we have a few at a couple of our locations, and they are awesome. So they're totally a step up from what we're used to in the minis, and what we decided to do is upgrade from our minis to 24-inch anywhere we can, because they're just really cool. And so anyways, we're giving away one of these 24-inch claw machines. All you need to do is join our Discord. We've got Quick Play, us, Galaxy Games 843, and David from Xtreme Vending have all teamed up together with AC Amusements to give this to you. And all you need to do is join the Discord. The link is down below and enter to win, and that's it. Nothing else.
No subscriptions, no likes, no shares, no comments, nothing.
Nothing. Super easy. And then as of late, we've gotten all kinds of discount codes in our Discord. We got candy machine ones. We got All-Star Vending. We've got vendinglabels.com. We've got next week probably Flatline coming. So we got a bunch of discounts for you guys. So just join the Discord just for the discounts alone, which is awesome. And then there's all kinds of people just like you that can help you. And you get help from people like Jaime and those that are big that know what they're doing, and they can give you answers quick, like how to fix Bedmax 4s, Bedmax 4s, because I don't know what I'm doing. But those are the kind of help that you want, is that people know what they're doing. So they're all in there. Lots of knowledge. So join the Discord.
Yes.
And enter to win.
It's definitely, and it doesn't cost anything to join. So if you want to just join in and hang out and chat with all of us and share some best practices or maybe learn a thing or two from somebody else, it's a great place to do so. It's an awesome community. Everyone's really cool. And that's kind of the way we have it set up, so that, we're all there to help people and help everyone get better. Good. All right. Last couple of comments before we start wrapping things up. John Rivas joins us tonight. He says, "Hey, Jaime." Also says, "Congratulations on 20,000 subs to me." Yes, thank you for that. And then he's calling you out though, Jaime. He says, "I haven't seen any new videos from you."
Yeah, a lot of people are. The amount of DMs I get, people asking. Soon. I mean, like I mentioned, I did film at NAMA. I didn't get too much footage. That's why I'm still kind of figuring out whether I should upload it or not. But I do have a lot of videos planned. I usually make like a video at the end of the year on how much my vending machine business made. People love those videos.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll probably have to make that video soon as well. So, we've just been busy with vending. I mean, vending is a full-time job.
Well, now's a good time to explain to them too, of like how much time you spend on your videos. I spend quite a bit of time just 'cause I don't know what I'm doing, but you spent hours on one video.
You spend days, yeah.
I spend days.
You can tell.
He spends days. So you guys got to understand, I mean, he puts a lot of time and effort into his videos, and they take time to make. So back off, man. That's why they turn out so good, right? Because, I mean, the editing is phenomenal, man. You got some mad skills. Like, it's crazy.
Editing is not easy, guys. It's not easy.
No.
I'm also really picky. There's a lot of shots that we just refilm so many times because, in my head, I'm just like, the angle wasn't good or I didn't say it right. That's another reason why we go so long without uploading.
Or even too, like a lot of the special effects take hours to create, even if it's the littlest thing. So yeah, we totally get it. We totally get it. It's funny how it works. All right. Well, we are in our last 2 minutes, guys. So now's about the time where we want to say thank you so much for joining us. We really do appreciate everyone's support and for being here week after week for these live streams. As you know, we couldn't do these live streams or make our videos if it wasn't for all of you out there watching our live streams and our videos. So thank you so much for that. We really appreciate the support. Thanks everyone for the super chats tonight. That obviously really helps out as well. As you can see, we upgraded our version of our streaming software, so no more watermarks in anyone's face. So that's a good thing.
Yay.
Hope I didn't know if you noticed that tonight. So that's a good thing. And it gives us a little bit more flexibility with things too. Yeah. But next week, we're going to do it again on Monday, correct? Jonathan, you available Monday? So Monday again next week. Make sure you come back next week on Monday evening. 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific, for yet another weekly Vending Live right here with Galaxy Games 843, Xtreme Vending, Howard Hospitality Group, and you never know who else might join us. Like tonight, we have the Mulberry
thank you,
Vending
guys.
Company. We've got Jaime Ibanez here tonight.
Yes.
So thank you guys all for joining us tonight. It was great to have you on.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much for having
Thank
us.
you.
Of course.
Yeah,
You guys
it
are
was
always
fun.
welcome to join any week. Just hit me up in
Let us
in
know.
a DM and we'll give you the invite.
Thank you so much.
That's good. Thank you.
It's been fun.
All right, guys. With that said, it is time to wrap the video up. We're in our last 30 seconds. So thank you so much again for joining us. Have a great week. We'll see you again next week, guys. Thanks so much.